me, TCC, the guy who shouts into the microphone a lot. How's it going, everyone? I hope you guys have had a nice weekend. It is Sunday night, Monday morning. Monday, ew. Some people get Monday off. I think most people work on Monday. I work all days of the week, so it doesn't matter to me. Every day is a work day. How's it going, guys? Holy smokes, we got 19 people here. We are overflowing with people. Take a look at these lovely slabs. Aren't they nice? Look at this Venusaur. I pulled this Venusaur by hand. How nice is that? I have some new slabs up here. These slabs are from my personal collection, which I'm trying to make a little smaller. Physically, my collection is so large, I'm worried it's going to break the shelf. So I'm finally letting go of some cards, mostly some 9s. So I've been holding on to these lovely 9s that have been going up in price over time, but I said I've got too many slabs. It's time to let some of them go. And so you're going to see a number of PSA 9s here available for sale. Actually, I don't think this guy's for sale, is he? The Mew? I don't think I was supposed to sell this one. I actually can't remember now. I'll just put him back there. Who cares? I don't remember anything about that Mew. Nothing. 9 is greater than 10. Well, the PSA 9s are certainly more affordable than 10s. You know, when I was a brand new collector, I didn't really know why you would ever collect a PSA 9. It seemed like I didn't know when I should collect 9. I didn't know when to collect 10. Excuse me. It's really uncomplicated. You collect a PSA 9 when you really like the artwork, but you know you can't afford the 10. And so this allows you to sort of like invest in that artwork without never being able to obtain it. Right? So there's some sort of math calculation where let's say you made like $40,000 a year. Let's say you're not making a whole bunch of money. You got debts, you got car debt, you got to pay your bills, maybe you got kids, I don't know. So you got $40,000 a year, and the card you want is like $15,000. And you're just not going to get $15,000 together in the year. Well, in 1 year, that card might go up by so much, whatever it is you're chasing, perhaps as a Charizard. He could go up by so much in 1 year that if you were trying to save up for him, by the time the next year starts, he's already double what he would have cost the previous year. So your salary's not keeping up. Your income's not keeping up with the rate of change in the price of the Pokemon cards. So that's where PSA 9 step in from a financial point of view. So let's say that you know you're not going to catch up with that Charizard. His price goes up faster than your income. Well, maybe you grab the PSA 9 or the PSA 8 even, or maybe even the PSA 6 if you're crazy. So PSA 6s, those are much lower grade, aren't they? So yeah, instead of going after the PSA 10 Charizard a year later, when he will have already appreciated, you can store your money into the PSA 9 Charizard now, and that value of the card, as long as it's going up, well, you've stored your money in a good way, in my opinion. So that's sort of like the financial point of a PSA 9. For me, I don't need so many PSA 9s. I got a lot of PSA 10s. I just don't need them. So I'm putting a few of mine for sale. PSA 6, that's crazy. I only buy through auctions, always cheaper. That's only true when prices of Pokemon cards are falling, if you didn't know that. So it's true that Pokemon cards have dipped in price over a short period of time, over the last few months, maybe the last quarter of the year. If Pokemon cards were going up in price, you would not get a better deal in auction. That's the truth. And what you might find out is when that auction ends, somebody scoops up to buy it now, and then all of a sudden, the card that you were after, now you have to pay much more money for it because you took too long to buy it. Okay, so I just went through that, by the way. Last year, during October, Pokemon card prices were surging. They were exploding. And if you thought to yourself, oh, I'll just pick it up in auction, you're being kind of foolish, because the auction was going to go about the price of the buy it now anyways, and then the buy it now was going to disappear right afterwards. So, and that would force the price of the card to go up. You know, like, how do card prices go up? Well, they go up in that exact scenario that I just described. So, you know, you kind of have to be a good predictor. Timing the market is hard to do. It really is. So when card prices are falling, yes, you might do pretty well in auction. When prices are actually surging, when they're going up, wasting your time in auction or hoping a card goes into auction could actually be a vital waste of your time that causes you to pay more for a card than you would have gotten if you had just gone off and bought the current buy it now price. You see what I'm saying? So it's a really fun subject, isn't it? How's it going, guys? Welcome to the live stream. Really important topic we were talking about there. Mr. Cheese, he says, any base set Blastoise slabs. Funny, you should say that, Cheese. I think I do have one. Hey, that's yours, Cheese. I leave it in this pile not because it's for sale, but because it gives you a chance to show it off, right? So it's cool to be able to show you. Oh, here we go. So this is the Japanese base set 9 for $5.50. That is a card that I actually pulled on TikTok. And we sent him off to grade, and he came back 9. I think I said in the TikTok he'll probably be a 9. I think I had a base set 9 Blastoise I was going to sell. You might be interested in it. I'll be right back. He might be in another box, okay? I'll be right back, Mr. Cheese. You might be interested in him. Maybe we can do a trade. I don't know. I'm always down for a trade because I can always, especially when I'm trading for cheaper items, because once an item's cheaper, I can get those into the live customs. Here we are. So, Mr. Cheese, I got a fancy Blastoise for you. All right, here it is. So, if you're after a nice Blastoise, here is a PSA 7 first edition Blastoise from the base set for $1,700. I was thinking about tossing this into a large once the Gym Challenge box break is over. I'll leave him on the table. So he's a pretty good price, in my opinion, that Blastoise. I mean, when you think about the cost of base set cards and the fact that that's the Blastoise, Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, he's already graded, so the price of grading is already taken care of. $1,750 is probably even kind of low. And I think part of the reason for that is because everyone went through the Logan Paul craze, and then everyone's trying to sell their Blastoise. Everyone who turned out to not actually be card collectors are selling their Blastoise at the same time. I think that kind of drives down the price for a while. Whew. All right. Loving the conversation. I could talk like Poke Finances all day. I doubt I could afford to buy 10, but 5 to 9, maybe. Cheese says, I need it. Yeah, Cheese, I don't remember what I offered you for your other cards. It would be possible for you to offer those other cards to me in combination for this one, and then I would just do the work of selling off the other ones in something like the live custom. And since they're in pieces, smaller pieces, they'll fit into the live. So like this guy, I couldn't just toss him in the live. He's got to go in a large. All right, and yeah, I have a few other cards up here too you might be interested in, like this Sabrina's Gengar is pretty good. As you guys know, I have 2 10s of this. So why am I don't know what's wrong with me. I just hoard cards. I honestly do. So I've got a 9. I don't even need it. I've got 2 of the 10s. And the 10s are like $6,000. So you might be interested in a 9 because you're not going to drop $6,000 on a Sabrina Gengar. But you might drop $700 on a 9, which is like just a hair away from being a 10, honestly. Well, let's see if we can... I did all that writing on it. Here we are. Yeah, this is real clean. One little speck down there. Ah, there we go. We got a little print line right there. So that's why he's a 9. He's got one of those thin print lines. That's why those Gengars grade 10 so rarely. Because of that awful little print line sneaks in. And it's such a small issue. But and you can't even see it. If I just hold the slab, you're not going to see it. Like, even if I tilt it, it's hard to see. So you see it at that point. But that's what turns him into a 9. He's a very lovely card. And I've had him forever because I love him. But again, I've got 2 10s. I might sell off one of the 10s so that I can buy a different good-looking card so I have more things to show off. There's no reason, unless I'm just strictly investing, there's no reason to hold 2 of the Sabrina Gengar 10s. So just some stuff I've been thinking about. I've been combing over some of my own collection recently, and that's because, man, I have so many slabs. I swear to God, it's making the shelf bend where they all sit. It's just too many of them. And I'm running low on slabs anyways because you guys have been opening up all these live customs. So, you know, now's a good time for me to sort through some of my own cards and let a few of them go. You guys know I'm addicted to Team Rocket, so I had all these Team Rocket cards. I don't even need to be holding them. It just makes no sense. I've got the complete Rocket collection. Why do I have these Rocket 9s? Just buy a bigger shelf. Perfect. What's up, Jacob? He says, your channel's super cool, mister. Hey, you're super cool, mister. Mister, do you offer rent-a-slab? All right, guys, so you can rent a slab. What happens is you pay me by the night. I ship the card over to you. You show it off to all your friends and claim it's yours, and then you ship it back to me. Mister, do you have an HF Charizard? Hidden Fate? Yeah, I have. I believe I have one Hidden Fates Charizard. Sydney, Australia has deployed 2,000 police and 800 military personnel to enforce lockdowns. Really? What a waste of money. That's like, if you're a taxpayer, that's like paying the government to force you to stay in your home. That's nuts, man. God, man. I swear, people have lost their minds because of COVID. COVID is horrible. It's killed a lot of people. It's real. The vaccines probably do work, although I've heard all kinds of conspiracy. I don't know actually how much I believe about the masks. I never felt like the masks were that big of a deal, like they were that effective. But maybe they were a psychological thing. But the vaccines probably do have an effect. But man, everyone's lost their mind since COVID came out. And I wish we could just like return to a better time or something. I don't know. We need to invent like a super mask. That's what I used to say. Back when COVID, before the vaccines came out, I said we need to invent like the perfect mask. A mask that's so good, it stops COVID every time. And you don't need anyone else to have one of these masks. You can just own one yourself. You're like a spaceman helmet or something, right? Can we get some spaceman helmets? And then if you want to be safe from COVID, just go get a spaceman helmet. Go get an astronaut helmet, right? So that would be cool. Well, anyways, yeah, that news is never stopping. The COVID news is always going on. I feel like people have lost it. They have gone crazy. People wouldn't wear it still. Well, the point is, you could buy one and wear it yourself, and then it wouldn't matter what anyone else is doing. You just wear your own. But then you'd look kind of goofy too, so I don't know. They have made those mask helmets. Mister, would you sell the Hidden Face Charizard? Well, I feel like I should hold on to him. I'm going to hold on to him, okay? I'm open-minded to, I'm always open-minded to making a sale, but I'm going to hold on to him. I think that would be the right thing to do. You mean Mask Shield? What day do you think that PSA sub coming in this week? Oh, it could be as late as Friday. So I didn't get the notification that they'd even shipped it yet. I got the notification that they'd finished grading it. And what that means is next they have to ship it. And they're probably going to ship it like UPS ground. And that's going to take like 5 to 7 days. So it's probably going to arrive on Friday. And I will make an announcement. I'll make an announcement in the PSA News channel that it arrived. Okay, so you can keep an eye on that. Remember, I go live every night, so you always know to check at night. And then just check the title of the live stream as the days go by. You can always rewind and watch the beginning of the live stream if you missed the live opening. But yeah, I'll let you guys know when it arrives. When it arrives, it's like 160 slabs. When it arrives, I have to actually sort through them and get everyone just right, you know, make sure everyone gets their exact slab. So that always takes like 30 minutes to an hour. So I got to get that done, and then we'll be ready at that point. Mister, did you hear yet that fully vaccinated kids in third world countries are dropping dead right now? Do you mean they're dying from the vaccine? I think I heard of a case where a kid died of a vaccine in Australia. I think I heard about that. It was a big outrage because there was something going on where they were like requiring kids, they were like mandating vaccines over there. James Garrett says yes. TCC masks for 1,000 Pokebucks. That's right. All right, let's see what we got, guys. Woo! Another crazy night. First off, we have Corey DeShane. He made a pre-order. Mister, I'd like a hot and fresh. I gave something like that to my wife earlier. So a hot and fresh, towering perfection, 36 packs, looking for Duraludon. Oh, so Mr. Corey, I think you did the same thing the other guy did. There are 30 packs in the Japanese box. So Japanese box does not have 36 packs. They have 30 packs. If you overpaid, why don't you do a little calculation and let me know how much I owe you? Yeah, so it's a good thing you said that because the other guy ordered a bunch of boxes before I even noticed. All right. He says, oh, whoops-a-doodle. That's right. Whoopsie-daisy. I can open 6 additional packs for you if you like. I'll get them from a fresh box. You want me to just do that? Just get 6 additional packs from a fresh box? Can you make mask merch? Get your masks here. He says, no, I'll open something else. Okay, cool, no problem. So, Mr. Corey, we figured out the mystery of Corey's missing poker cards. And what had happened is I'd already shipped them. And that box is in transit, so it simply hadn't arrived to his house yet. That's why we couldn't find the bag, and that's why he didn't have the cards yet, because they're in transit. All right, so let's see. Mister, where are the boat babes? Oh, man, I need a boat. I need a boat, and I'm over here buying Pokemon cards? What am I, like some kind of nerd? Freaking nerd? Huge nerd, dude. You guys do know that regular masks aren't for your protection, but for others. Right, I suppose, but I mean, I've heard that argument many, many times. It's not for you, it's for others, right? Well, if the mask is effective, what does it matter who wears it, right? So if your argument is that the mask is effective, then your friend should be able to wear a mask and know that the aerosol particles are not going to pass through the mask, right? The aerosol particles containing the virus won't pass through, correct? So that would be the mask being effective. Do I believe that the masks probably reduce the distance that the particles travel? Probably. But that can actually also cause a problem where people have a false sense of safety. You know what I mean? So like, oh, I got my mask on, I can go into Walmart, and then somebody sneezes in the aisle and walks out of the aisle. You follow right behind them, not even knowing that they sneezed. You walk right through it, just kind of gets around your mask, you know, maybe on the sides or something. Maybe you don't have a perfect mask, and voila, you have COVID. Like, how are people using masks getting COVID? You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that you shouldn't consider using a mask. I think that especially right now. Oh man, Mister, that's the chase card. Dude, look at this Noivern. And he's in some kind of city too. It's so cool. It's like the Batman Noivern. I think they did a good job for the Noivern here because Noivern, I know in the past, has not sold well as a card. And with this excellent artwork, this will definitely improve the outlook people have on that Pokemon. So neat. Really, really neat. All right, let's keep going. But yeah, so I'm just saying, you know, I think the masks can give you a sense of false safety. And I think that mandating masks, if there was somebody who didn't want to wear a mask, mandating them won't necessarily get them to wear it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you mandated it to me? Okay, let me go wear that. You know what I mean? So private businesses can kick you out at like Walmart, but can you imagine employing the cops to go around and arrest people who are not complying with mask wearing? Yeah, it's so weird. Republicans like the police and then Republicans don't like the police. Oh, it's a double hit box, mister. Woo, Mr. Corey, striking rich, striking gold. Look at that. Look at that, man. Striking rich. Double hit box. Congratulations. Corey, you did very well with that box. You very likely made a little chunk of money on that one. So here's the towering perfection himself. We saw the alternative art for this, right? Here it is. Did you guys see this yesterday? You guys might have missed it. Let me show you. Look at that, huh? So there it is. That's the other alternative artwork, and it looks crazy cool. When I saw this, I knew I was going to have to get one of these later from Evolving Skies, probably. I mean, I could get the Japanese version as well. Hold. Evolving Skies is out very soon. They turned a literal building into a Pokemon. It's the skyscraper building. You don't like skyscrapers? Come on, man. All right. If you did sell Tin Face Charizard, how much would you sell for? I'm not selling them, so it doesn't really matter. Cold? Yes, that Ductrio doesn't... Here's Noivern. Look at this Noivern. Make Cheese a mod. All right, I think I'm going to make Cheese a mod over here. It's Australia, mate. The vaccination rate is lower than other countries, so it's more of an issue in the Delta strain. So, here we go, Noivern. Yeah, man, people are still dying from COVID. It's horrible. Oh, man, I forgot to get a junk box. Give me a second, guys. Be right back. I got to make a junk box. A junk box to toss the junk in. Ah, the good old tape dispenser. Oh. You make me fall out of my seat with that double hot Neuvern pull, man. Corey DeShane killing it. Well, lucky night for you, Corey. English junk box? Oh, yeah. That's called an ETB brick. If that Doug Trio doesn't sell, can I PM you with a trade offer? If he doesn't sell, he's just going to go on the live customs. So that price is the final price. All right, what do we got? Moltres, he'll just go in because he's like, I think he's like 160. That's like, what, 8 packs? I put those in the live customs all the time. So he'll go right into the live custom. This is like the night before these go into the live custom because when the live custom box clears out, all these will go right in probably. All right, so let's see what we got. Duraludon. Ooh. Duraludon, Duraludon. Cold. Cold. Here's lovely Kyurem. Mister, you could keep the hollow. Oh, mister, you said the magic words. Keep the hollows. Holy schmolies. Guacamoles. Pull my Moltres in the live. How much you selling that Moltres for, Cheese? How much you want for the Moltres? Maybe somebody will buy them from you. 5 Bustin' Booster. That's right. Thank you so much, Corey. And Corey, you are off to a very good night. Mister, I'll trade over the posted value. For what, this guy? I mean, sure, we can make a trade. I wasn't asking for you to go over the value for a trade, but it does depend on what the trade is. So, like, if you're trading me 170 energy cards, I'm probably going to say, no. Mister, I'll trade you my turtle. Ooh. Yeah, I'm always down for a trade, guys. If you guys ever see something that you want to trade with me, I can be very reasonable, okay? So, Corey DeShane. I said can be. I didn't say I will be. Depends on what you got. I only say that because I've had some really bad offers before. It's like, hey, I got these used water balloons. Would you trade that for your Charizard? Probably not. Oh, they're only popped in a few places. God. You like 666? Would you consider trading for my Hollow Legendary Wolf? Haven't a cold sticker. You're my favorite Pokemon tuber. Oh, thanks, man. Mister, I offer to be a moderator for that Raucous Zapdos. Oh, okay, here, I'll make you the moderator, and then I'll send it over. Next up, we got Jeff Leon. 3 Battle Styles, 3 Chilling Reign. And it begins. The Chilly Rains and the Battle Styles are very popular. It's not hard to see why. Especially, I really like Chilling Reign. Oh. Dude. Mister, did you know if you have the Pfizer or Moderna, you have to get a booster 8 months after you are fully vaccinated? We'll most likely need a shot every year after that until you die. Yeah. I think it's silly that people are getting booster shots already so for a vaccine. It kind of makes you question, like, what's in the vaccine. Also, I question how healthy is it to get a booster shot, especially if the vaccine has any effect on your blood pressure or something like that. I second booster box of Metazoo glows in the dark. Sounds like a flu shot. Sneep. Sneep. The COVID vaccine is the new flu shot. Sneep. And finally, Sneep. How many spots left in the large? Oh, let's talk about the large, everyone. Thank you for asking. Tonight, there are 2 spots in the large, and we are on spot number 22. Liam Burrows didn't even know he took spot 21. Did you guys know that? That must have been a pleasant surprise. So 22. Also, we are going to change the price now. So I was supposed to do this earlier. So the price of these packs will now be $800. And there will be a 20th spot from here on out. I said I would do that at 18 spots, but we are at 21 spots, or technically 22. So it'll be 20 spots here on out. Let's see what we got. Mr. Jeff. Here's Volcarona. What do you think about not sleeping regularly and then sitting down all day? Is that more healthy than the vaccine? Is that more what? Here's Articuno. Rah! Caca. Okay, and now for the battle styles, right? We got Octillery. Here's Silicobra. How's my back? Still not feeling right. Feeling better, though. Still not feeling right. Yesterday, we streamed for a full 4 hours. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. What is wrong with me? I think I would feel bad ending the stream at 3 hours because there's so many people still. By the time 3 hours roll around, there's so many people who still want to open cards. I feel like obligated to keep it going because I'd be like the party pooper if I shut it down. I'll go wake my wife up and make her continue the stream. I'll have my wife quit her job, and what'll happen is we'll work in tandem. I'll take 3 hours, she'll go another 2 hours. Okay, now we got Joshua Artiega, 6 packs of battle styles. Oh, Joshua, oh my. Caca, that's right. Rock caca caca. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Joshua Artiega. What is this spooky music? Woo! So we are listening, by the way, we're listening to Super Mario soundtrack again. But I believe it's Super Mario Advance 4. So this is a different game in the series. Woo! This is definitely a boo level, a ghost level. Mister, I'm studying the science of religion. Once upon a time, everyone worshipped the same tree. And because they worshipped the same tree, they were willing to die for that tree. And this is what built nations. The end. Then it turned out much later that the tree was kind of just made up. Oh, Mr. Empoleon alternative art. Woo! How nice. Would I ever do a 24-hour stream? I did a 24-hour stream for Monster Hunter, and by the end of it, I felt like I just tortured myself for no reason. I didn't get some kind of crazy donations. I mean, there were a few donations, but nothing crazy. You know, it's like actually all those extra hours they were not made up for by the donations. You know what I mean? I was in pain. I was underslept. And what? Just to say I'd done it, you know, maybe if there was a reason to. Maybe if it was worthwhile. I can tell you I've done it before. It's not worthwhile. Mr. Joshua. It's certainly funny to do it. Do you remember calling me a bitch during the 24-hour stream? I don't remember much. I do not remember much. I probably did a lot of things. I remembered being told that I had fallen asleep on the couch. There was a point where my wife got on and she played a little bit of Animal Crossing. And apparently I fell asleep on the couch for like 15 minutes to 30 minutes. And apparently I snored and people heard it. All right, there we go. Mister, do you think this stream an open model will work at 1,000 viewers and 1,000 orders a day? Sure, I'll just raise the price of a pack to $100 a pack. Promise all. Austin Newsome, please put my Pikachu in a card saver for PSA when you open. Thank you, mister. What? What? Austin Newsome, what are we doing? I'm totally confused, Austin. What's going on? Austin Newsome, please put my Pika in a card saver for PSA when open. Thank you, mister. What? Is he here? All right, I'm going to refund him. I have no clue what he's talking about. All right, so Mr. Austin, I think he meant to tell me more than just that, but I think he forgot to. So I've gone ahead and refunded Mr. Austin. Jacob Thomas says 2 Opus 5, mister. You're the man. You got it, Austin. I'm sorry, you got it, Jacob. Austin was the previous guy. Who thinks Mister should do a sleep stream? Oh no, not the airship. How do you get over major regret? I don't. I literally kill myself. No, I don't know. You just get over it. Isn't that good? It's like when you're depressed and somebody says, well, why don't you just be happy? Time passes, I guess. Some time passes and you try not to do the same thing twice. There's Rex, Hurdy, Heretical Knight, Grenade, Royal Ripeness. I mean, like, you try not to make the same mistake. I got a ticket one time for not updating my license plates, and it was a really hefty ticket. And I was like, well, time to change my license plates on time. You know what I mean? So, and I'll probably still not do it, but that's about it. Why, you got a big regret? Tell me about your regrets, mister. Let the good people of YouTube soothe your feelings. Well, I'll go, aw. How much will Evolving Skies be? Well, I was thinking $15 a booster pack. No, I'm just messing with you. They will be as cheap as possible, but they will be priced similar to all my packs. All my packs have a certain little, they have a little modifier on them, and that modifier pays for shipping, and it pays for my fees, and then it pays me to sit here and talk to you guys for 5 hours a day, right? I could have had a V8. I missed my tour, though. It's been 10 years, and it kills me. I was, what? Mister, my bag is huge! My only regret would be if I missed a day. Alex is here every day. Michael Cusick says, Mr. 4 breakpoints. Oh, Mr. 4 breakpoints, huh? I like your style. 1, 2, 3, 4. How lovely. You got any Shining Face Charizard? Mr. Casey. Let's see. Breakpoint from Michael Cusick. Sneep. Sneep. The reality we live in is really weird. I'm here every night too. I'm just not always active in chat. I knew it! Cloister, Slow King, very nice hollows. Here's Psychic Third Eye. I'll give you a third eye. Here's Petilil. Uh-oh. And Shinx. Oh, it kills me, Michael. Michael Cusick. It kills me. You got some lovely hollows in here, especially the Slow King, which might be a gradable hollow. Yeah, he looks pretty good, actually. So, he might be your one gradable card, but I'm afraid the rest were not as hot. Not as lucky. I'm sorry, Michael Cusick. That was a risky risk and a tough payoff. Arturo Perez. 5 Opus 5. 5 of them. All right, we're finally running low on this. We are finally running low on this. Give me a minute. Stay away from Opus 5, dang it, says Jacob. All right, this is our last box of Final Fantasy 5. 1, 2. Final Fantasy 5 is like the cheapest pack on this stream right now. They're not being restocked. We're just selling them off and then removing them from the menu so we can make the menu a little smaller. How nice will that be? Here's Menphilia. Oh my, she's a special. She's a starter. Odin. Odin's kind of cool. Have you played Final Fantasy XXX? That's my favorite one. All right, Menphilia. Pokephilia. Next up, we've got... Oh, you got all those Pokemons? And you ain't finna give me some? Oh! Mister, what is this? Pulling the holographic Sarah. That's a hit. That is definitely a hit. She's a main character from the series and very smepsy. So what else do we have? Nothing. Sarah. Oh, Sarah. Here's Goomba. He's from Mario. Okay, you got Goomba. He looks like a goober. Sarah's a hoochie mama, that's right. I don't even know what hoochie mama means. I hope it doesn't mean something offensive, because I've been saying it a lot. I just thought to myself one day that it sounded good. Penelo Gabranth. All right, last pack. Berserker. Blue. Odin. A reason that Opus sells so well is because it has all the waifus in it. Let's be honest. Okay, Berserker. That was for Mr. Arturo Perez. Do you have your own box? I don't even remember. You do! Arturo Perez rocking his own box. Identify as a Hoochie Mama. Oh, hold on. He needs a Battle Styles. I just noticed we didn't open up Battle Styles. That's not Battle Styles. That's Crimson Invasion. Back, you fiend. Back, I say. Okay, here we are. Hey, TCC, how's it going? What's up, Russ? What's the best pull in Battle Styles? Who can tell me what the best pull is in Battle Styles right now? Just tell me the news about the PSA return. We all got PSAs, didn't we, sir? You did. Rush, you might be in that one, but it's not here yet. I know you guys are all hypers. You're like the 12th person to ask, but it's not going to be here for like a week. I only announced it because I wanted you to get all hyped up. But it's not here. They haven't even shipped it yet. They finished grading on it. They got to ship it over. All right, there we go. All right, let me have this drink. When my other order comes through, can you look for my other bag for like 30 seconds? Oh, so good. Tyranitar V is the best. The alternative art? All right, we're ready to refresh. I can't wait, sir. I bet I got all PSA 1. Are you getting nervous? Russ! Only the best pulls for Russ. The book is The Chase in Final Fantasy. Her Cloister used water gun. Oh my gosh. It's super effective. So, Arturo Perez is done, and now we've moved on to Cheese. He says breakthrough. I think that is 2 breakthroughs, right? Now look what I'm finding in the breakthrough. Look at this. That's a Burning Shadow. That's a Burning Shadow. And then here's 2 breakthroughs. What's cool about these Burning Shadows is I know for a fact that these are the print run that have no problems. I'm going to open this for me. See what we got in here. Lichen Rock, Bark. That fart really smelled? What are we talking about? No luck, just like you guys. No luck. Ah, well. You can't have them all. You can't have all the schmoopies. All right. Breakthrough. Gonna have a breakthrough. Pikachu. Oh, that's a hit. Nice job, Mr. Cheese. And Parallel City. And Haxorus again. Really off-center Haxorus. All right. You really did just pull some hollows, Cheese, but the Pikachu Reverse Hollow is one of the best. Pikachu used Thunderbolt. Pika! I just got a message that I want to read real fast. Let's see what this is. All right, Mr. Cheese. Pika! Pikachu! Damn, Cheese. That's a cute little Pikachu. Pikachu! Pikachu! Am I annoying you? Park Waldrop won Final Fantasy. Oh, man, look at you ordering 1 pack. Woo! Going deep. Park woke up today and he said, I'm going to go deep. Park pulling Treon. Let's just make sure you don't get any sexy waifus as well. Penelow's not really that sexy. No other cards. All right. Sniper, no sniping. Pikachu. Pick it. Man, calm down, Pikachu. Jesus Christ. I wonder if anyone ever owned a Pokemon and the Pokemon's cry was so annoying that they're like, I'm getting a different Pokemon. You know what I mean? Like, you know how Pikachu's like, Pika Pika, right? What if you actually found that sound like deeply annoying? Would you just be like, fuck you, Pikachu, I'm out of here. Different Pokemon. One that isn't so freaking loud. Kurt Irig. Hey, mister, may I have 10 Cosmic Eclipse packs? Do I have 10 Cosmic? For Kurt Irig. Irig? Pick it! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. TCC Cheese says, slide that Pikachu into my bag. Oh, bang, 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 bang. Did you say obesity, Pikachu? Pikachu. Mister, I will tame the hollow what? Noibat, hot pull incoming. Hopefully a hot pull. Imagine all 10 packs are cold. We were having a pretty tough round in the team-ups, and then all of a sudden we pulled 2 full arts. So hopefully nothing like that over here with the Cosmic Equips. Pikachu! 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 Pikachu, lose some weight, dude. Holy. All right, we won't judge a Pikachu. Body positive. Coughing. Ooh. All right, here we are. Beautiful coughing. Sweet. Here's Piplup. Lovely Piplup. Oh, full art Naganadel Guzzlord. Well, you're not having any trouble with that at all, mister. Oh. All right, here we go. So, and now we have Phantom. He's so nice. Here's another reverse hollow Pikachu. Man, we're doing good, guys. These reverse hollow Pikachus are excellent. Very gradable. Okay, there's a Flygon. Well, I have to say, these 10 packs haven't been cold at all. You've now got like 3 gradable hits, and the Flygon's nice, though I wouldn't grade him right away. Just because PSA is so expensive, he's a bit more of a junk slab. You got the babies. Babies. All right, 3 more packs to go. Passimian, really 2 more packs to go. Here's Alolan Sandshrew. And, oh man, how did he get so many pulls? I don't know what to say. That's crazy how many pulls he just got. That was 10 packs, right? That was like the end of the box too. How many packs? I got like 3 packs left. I got 3 packs of Cosmic left, and then I got to get a fresh box, which I have sitting on a shelf just for that occasion. And take a look at these pulls, man. 1, 2, 3. That's 4 pulls in. Let's see, you hide that one. That's 4 pulls in 10 packs. And then, of course, the trainer art is because it's Cosmic. And you were lucky that one of your reverse hollows is, in fact, the Pikachu. Crazy. All right. So that's for Mr. Kurt. Oh, Kurt. I heard Kurt was getting all the luck and all the ladies. I can't find him. Kyle Knopp. Kyle. Kane. Kyle. Wait, he doesn't say new bag, does he? No. Kyle Ross. Kelby. Keller Smith. I bet you're up top. You sound like an up top bag to me. Oh, look, it's Kurt Irig. He's up top. Mr. Kurt. All right. Now we have Gregory Powers. 4 packs of Dragon Ball Supreme. It's me, Gregory. I have a bag. Supreme Rivals. That's what it means. All right, you got it. Well, we got an empty box of Supreme Rivals. So I'm going to get a fresh box of Supreme Rivals. Here they are. I'm almost out of this too, actually. We're supposed to have some of the Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, or Quicksilver, or whatever it's called, Quick Charge. What's it called? No, it's called CrossFit. What's it called? Cross Spirit. We're supposed to have some of that on Monday, hopefully. Taking forever, dude. So this is the card that I get for free. Thank you. That's the box topper. I'm going to steal it. And I'll send this off to grade. It's a simple SR. It's not even an SPR. So it's kind of like, from my point of view, this is like if I got a GX, you know, like a simple GX, like that Flygon as a box topper. But who knows? I like to experiment. All right. Sneep. Sneep. So many Sneeps. Mr. Gregory, what you got? King Piccolo. It's the exact same card. Okay, chilled. Let the battle begin. All right. Number 2, it's going to be Shroom. Somebody be doing some shrooms. Tell Cheese I just wanted his affection. Aw, how sweet. He's going to need that Demon Toa. Demon God Toa. And Broly, Brawn Amplified. All right. Mister. How nice. So my wife and I, we went swimming today, and wow, it is still so nice out there. We thought maybe the water would have cooled off by now. You know, it's getting to be late August. Wait, what am I doing? Late August, but the water was so warm, so nice. Really, really nice. Nice long swim. We took our wave runner out, even though we do not have the license plates for it yet, because well, it's bad to not run them for a long time. So we're supposed to get the license plate for it, but we're both procrastinating. You get like a sticker you put on the side. But yeah, we were driving that around a little bit, and man, it's so nice outside. It really is. Okay, so Gregory Powers. Mr. Gregory. Do you collect anything other than cards? I do have a few coins, but I have to say, Pokemon cards are where I'm at. Those are the cards I collect because I care about them and I like them a lot. I'll grade other types of cards and deal in them, but it's going to be... Pokemon cards are the cards that I have nostalgia for, and I feel like that's really important for collectibles. Like, why are you collecting anything? Why don't you just put your money in some sort of mutual fund or gold or whatever? You really collect something because you like it and you have nostalgia for it. Okay, now we have Corey DeShane. He says, Mister, it should be $30 left from the last order. I'll do 6 Eevee Heroes. Oh, sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan, Corey DeShane. Mr. Pokemon movie, the 3, what's the best movie? What was the first TCG you remember collecting back in the day? Oh, Pokemon. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good luck, Corey. Maybe you'll get extremely lucky here. All right. How's it going, Mr. Black Kid? Sneep. You collected baseball cards. Home run. Sport cards continue to do pretty well, I think. Okay, here's Marshadow. Would I ever sell Magic cards? I'm very open-minded. Very open-minded to Magic cards, yes. There's Swampert. I don't know very much about them. And more importantly, I don't really know how people collect modern Magic cards. Like, do people collect them and grade them? That would be something I'd want to know a lot about. But yeah, I mean, I'm open-minded, definitely. All right, there's Jolteon. What's up, Winston Nguyen? How's it going, man? So, Corey, are you donating these? Corey says, oof, Corey, that was a cold round. Just for you. I'm sorry, Corey. Corey, if it was up to me, every round that you ever opened would be the hottest round that you ever opened. Magic isn't collectible. The only cards worth a lot in modern ones are the ones that are good in tournaments. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like some Magic collectors could turn that around. But You know, the reason why Pokemon cards are so collectible is because they really developed iconic characters that people like to collect artworks of over and over again. It worked really well for Pokemon to do that. Now, Magic can do that, but does Magic even have like a main character? I don't even know. You know what I mean? Like, is it just random characters every time? Okay, now we have Jacob Thomas. He wants 1 Opus 5. I might start refunding single pack orders of Final Fantasy V. The PayPal fee is so large. It's a flat fee, right? So it's every transaction. It's so large that it kind of defeats the purpose. And this pack is so cheap. I wouldn't want to sell them off one at a time, actually. Celestia Rare, Sarah, Zai, Destin, and Zemus. He's a legendary. Ooh. Let me think about it. Yeah, so if you guys did one transaction with a single pack of Final Fantasy V, if you did that 6 times, that would be the cost of a whole nother pack. So every six transactions of that type, you've wasted 1 pack in PayPal fees. That's because of the PayPal fee. They have a flat fee, and that flat fee is not very friendly toward single pack orders, especially not cheap single packs. You know what I mean? It's not very efficient. Is that the word? All right, Javier, James. Where did we put your bag? We would have just had your bag. Oh, it's right over here. The Fat Flea. Boop. Doot. Ruben Aguilar, 1 Hot Cosmic. Oh, Ruben, what's up, man? Ruben, you ordered a Cosmic, and you're opening it right after the other guy. And it is 1 Curlia. I'm sorry, Ruben. I apologize. Ooh, you got that lovely Dragon Ball last time. Mister, sorry about that. I bought a 3 earlier. That's true. Shane Childers. I would like 10 packs of Chili Rain and 2 breakthroughs. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, Mr. Shane, I appreciate all the support, man. You've been around for a while. So, and he wants 2 breakthroughs, huh? Good luck on your breakthroughs. Breakthrough is a pretty cool set, isn't it? Hey, Cardconomist, looks like my payment finally went through for my 1 Nintendo pack and 2 custom boosters on PayPal. Can you do those? So, let's see. Who's this? Zed Talks. Is that Zachary Johnson right here? What did he say it would be? He said it would be 1 Nintendo pack, 2 customs. That'd be 40 and 11. Yeah, that's this. It looks like this one's you. I said new bag as well. Oh, thank you. Okay, Mr. Zed, 2 live, 1 Nintendo. And what'll happen when I refresh, it will automatically be your turn first, okay? So now you're in line for the live custom boosters. Okay, Mr. Shane, time to pull you Galarian Moltres, easy mode. We've pulled, how many? Have we pulled 2 of the Galarian Moltres now? I know we've pulled 2 of the Articuno. We pulled 1 of the Zapdos. We pulled 1 Golden Snorlax. Might have been that we pulled 1 Galarian Moltres, and then we pulled a Japanese Galarian Moltres. I think that's what happened. Whatever happened to Fortnite cards? They're still here. Fortnite cards are still here. They haven't gone anywhere. Are they still on the menu? Let me look. Oh no, they might have accidentally... Oh, they're under Other. So look in the menu under Other. Yeah, they're still available. Maybe you're not seeing them because I put them under Other. So here's Inkay Runeragus. Yep, Fortnite packs are still there, man. Oh, Mister! Pulling the Blaziken VMAX alternative art like he's not even trying. Oh my God. And it is well centered. Look at the centering there. Huh? Beautiful. What is this? The second best? He's in the top 5. So I would suggest grading with PSA because you can see on the back that he is a bit off center in the bottom left-hand corner. That's going to be a PSA grade. Very sexy. So everyone likes that one. Have you guys seen the artwork for this? We saw this We saw this in the Matchless Fighters. This is in Matchless Fighters, by the way, if you guys didn't know that. So you can pull this card along with Golden Snorlax and the Galarian Moltres out of Matchless Fighters. That's why Matchless Fighters will continue to be on the menu, because it has such a good concentration of cards. So there you go, Mr. Shane Childers. Some especially good luck for you tonight. I'm glad to see that. Let's see what else. Man, you got to get that to grade 10 with PSA. I think it will. It's cash form. I think it will. Unless there's like some hidden print line in the middle or something. Here's Haunter, Curlia, and Liepard. Oh, I forgot to clip that. There we go. His hands are just chicken feet. That's right. Fog Crystal. Oops. And Gardevoir, which is a nice hollow. Jelly. Grade that when PSA opens in 2025. He could grade it now for like $200. But I agree. It might be smarter to just wait. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen with PSA. PSA's down. PWCC auctions are down. It's a wild, wild west out there right now. How do you adapt as a collector? You know what I mean? Like, what are you meant to do next? All right, here we are. Snip. There you go. All right, now if you're lucky, you also pull something hot here, which is possible. You do get... Oh my God, dude, you're having so much luck tonight. Shane Childers pulling Mega Glalie Full Art. You see that? Jesus. That's way too lucky. Well, you got to take the good nights to help make up for the bad nights, huh? So he's a bit more off center. Maybe PSA will be generous with that one, but he is closer to a 9 in my opinion because of the heavy off centering. But I'm hoping you get a 10. And look at this. He also pulls Reverse Hollow Magnezone. That's so cool. Big fan. You got a non-hollow Magneton too. Nice. Damn, dude. Killed it, Mr. Shane. 2 great pulls. There we go. All right. We had to clip that one too. Dang, Mr. needs more likes. We got 200 viewers and only 60 likes. You got all that dick, and you ain't finna give me some? Come on, misters. Here's Shane Childers. There we go. Okay, now we have Mario Resendez. Would you be willing to trade Cynthia PSA 9 for base set Pokemon? I'm looking to collect first generation of Pokemon. I'll be watching the stream for your answer. Thanks for your time. Hello, Mario. You would like to trade the Cynthia 9. I can offer you store credit if that makes things less complicated. Is there something in particular you want? Yeah, I'm always open to a trade. Just let me know what it is that you want for it, okay? Oh, my eyes itchy. Okay, now we got Rodolfo Gonzalez. He wants 3 Dragon Ball Super Evolutions. All right. Reaching back here for the Super Evolutions. Base set Pokemon, like Dark Vileplume? Or do you mean like this Blastoise? Because he costs a lot more than the Cynthia slab. First time catching you live and not just the YouTube video. So Rodolfo, 1 live custom. Okay. You're going to pull, 1 tag team. How nice. Okay. Can I buy that Blastoise on a 2-year payment plan? That'd be pretty funny if I was doing something like that. You know, I've thought about doing that if you're willing to store the card over here with me. Yeah, if you let me hold on to the card. So that when it's done being paid, I ship it out to you. Obviously, if I shipped it out to you, we would need some kind of contractual paperwork, like what the bank gives you when you buy a car. Also, I don't know how I would retrieve the card if you stopped payments. I'd have to come in your home. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so when you stop paying on your card, they hire a tow truck guy to come and take your car away, right? So I couldn't do that with the cards. So the only way I could see myself doing a sort of maybe like monthly payment program or layaway program, the only way for that to work would be as if I held the card and you just trusted me to give it to you when you're done paying. You know what I mean? So here we go. What do we got? Trunks, Bridge to the Future. Oh! Vegeta, Royal Evolution. He's going Super Saiyan. All right, what do we got? Katopsla, Righteous Fury. Dude, this guy's got a tiny head and a huge body. Mister, how much store credit would you give me for my CGC 10 Japanese Dreepy? Oh, good question. Playtime's over. You're talking about the pristine one, right? How much would you like? And, oh, here's the evolution. Oh, a Hollow Raikou. And there's Melmetal Lucario. Oops, here we are. Playtime's over, bitch. That's like when you're talking to your little sibling and they've been making you angry. So that was for Rodolfo Gonzalez. How's it going, Rodolfo? Whew. Hey, you got that tag team pack for 20 bucks. It's kind of cool. Oh, you got a big bag, don't you? Yes, you got this huge bag. I'd be interested in a trade if you had any Ninetales or Warlords. I don't think I have either of those. I might have a Ninetales, but I'd have to go find it. How much credit value? I'm getting a lot of questions and I can't handle them all at the same time. If you guys are interested in making a trade while we're live, you should just kind of make me an offer, okay? If you don't mind. Mister, you can send invoices on PayPal so we can pay off high-priced slabs, says Dojimas. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to have like invoices and all that. That would actually be more work for me than just placing them into a large. So putting them, like if I wanted to sell this Blastoise, I'd just go place him in a large and he will probably sell. I would be open-minded to doing some kind of payment plan. Maybe with somebody who I trust a lot. I don't know. All right, here we go. We're logging back in. Hey, mister, I have an important message. Could you please read it? Says Kirschbot. Is it on Discord? Let me see if he means on Discord. I don't think he means on Discord. Hold on, let me log in. That video description is exactly what I think. Michelle, he has to get up and find them. You're better off shipping. All good. Thanks, mister. Appreciate it. Hey, mister, I have an important message. On YouTube... Well, look, man, so for me to find your message in YouTube chat, I'd have to scroll, and my screen allows me to see 2 messages at a time. If you guys didn't know this, it's very hard for me to go find a message that's already been posted. It's very hard for me to do that. Cheese says, mister, put me on a payment plan for that Blastoise. I'll put 110 from a slab credit as down payment. You got it, Cheese. It is done and done. All right, so give me a second. Rodolfo Gonzalez. We took care of that. We're on to Christian Whitfield. Can I get 2 Chili Pains and 2 EV Heroes? You sure can. I think I can add these to your outgoing shipment even. So we got 2 Chili Pains, 2 EV Heroes. Well, no, I better just make you a new bag. Mister, Cheese says I'm serious. Oh, okay. So if you would like to work out some way to buy that Blastoise through a trade, that would be fine, actually. Are you saying that what you want to do is buy the Blastoise and simply just pay cash over time? Is that what you're suggesting? There we go. Monster Hunter's so different. Congrats, Cheese. I was going to get it if only Mister read my message. Cold. Here's a cold one. Here's Shaman. And here's Flaffy. Bro, you ain't finna give me some? You got all that dick, and you ain't finna give me some? I'm so sorry, Mr. Christian Whitfield. Just some hollows this time. Mister, you offered 110 for his slabs. Is that what I offered? I offered 110? See, I didn't even remember that. It's been a while. And what were those slabs again? It was Moltres, Blastoise, the other Blastoise, and I don't even remember the third. Christian Whitfield. Bro, you ain't finna give me some? But for real, how can I buy something off you? Says Lucifer Simps. Oh, you'll want to read the description. Now we have Eric Lovato, 1 live and 1 live. Mr. Eric. Oh, Eric. We got Yamper and Stalix. Ah, 2 cold ones, Mr. Eric. Eric. Eric, you got a pretty fat bag. You know, if you wanted, Mr. Eric, I could get you some live shipping for free. Mr. What happened to Pokeflex? I wanted to flex. Flex. Donovan Ram says, what's up, Mr. One Vintage Lugia? Oh, Mr. Donovan. So, I didn't say anything about it, but there may be more of these vintage 1996 cards in the box now. You can see some coloration. And so let's see what you get. So you are guaranteed to get a Lugia card, but if you're lucky, you will get one of these older Gen 1 cards from 1996. So these are worth more than the Lugia cards by a lot. And you pull, you pull the Joker card in this case. These are the gym heroes, the gym leaders. Misty, Brock, Lieutenant Surge, Erica, Koga, Sabrina, Blaine, and Giovanni. How cool is that? Very neat. All right. Very nice. And that's for Donovan, Rem. Mr. Donovan. I'm ordering cards now? What? Here we go, Donovan. Now, I just want to mention, I do pull randomly out of the box. So you're just going to have to trust that it is random. If you do order some of the poker cards, you could end up only pulling Lugia cards. There's technically more Lugia cards than the other cards in there. Okay, so you have a higher chance. Let's say you ordered 3 Lugia cards. You could end up with 3 Lugias. Okay, now we've got Brian Dominziak. Hello, first time buyer here, so I'll need a bag. He wants 1 live custom booster. Oh, okay. 1 live. Mister, there were 4 slabs. Oh, really? Salazzle. Geez, I'm open-minded to it. Yeah, if you wanted to put money against that Blastoise, I'll set him to the side and you can finish the rest off over time. I'm open-minded. So he also wants 2 Shining Fates. 2 Shining Fates. Right. Where are they? 1, 2. I like how we all wanted the Blastoise. Well, duh, because he's an actual good card, a base set Blastoise. All right, so 2 Shiny Fates, 2 Chili Rains. There is a layaway option? For Cheese, there is. I don't think I could do it for everyone. It'll be too complicated. It'll be too much work. But obviously, I can help Cheese. Don't do it. There's no interest rate or anything like that. I'm not trying to interest rate anyone. I asked for the Blastoise first. Oh, there you go, guys. Finders keepers. All right, Mr. Brian. Brian. We've got Aracuda. Ooh, Aracuda. All right, pack number 2. Galarian Ponyta. Keep that Galarian Ponyta away from Cali Rex. And there's a 6% interest rate. 6% interest rate. Yeah, sign here. Sign your soul away here. All right, and if you pay early, there is a fee. Brian Dominziak. Nice to meet you, Brian. New bag. All right, Brian, not bad. Picking up the Ponyta. Ponyta is actually one of the better cards. Mike says, I just sent Mr. 1775 for that Blastoise. Oh, shoot. Are you kidding? Did you really buy the Blastoise? I think Mike's side, you're teasing, right? Brian Dominziak. There we go. Brian. All right, Brian Dominziak, you should go in the B box, but it's kind of full. And let's jump over here. Whoop. Tammy, he was interested in the Blastoise, but at least said he would do the trade after my message. Cheese asked Mr. for Blastoise slabs. He said he wanted it right away. I just want to be honest. I mean, I'm probably going to... So, I haven't made a sale with the Blastoise to anyone. And if I had to make a choice, it's going to go to one of the moderators because, you know, that's the very least I could do. They volunteer and they help over here. So, you know, it's not like somebody had planned to buy this from me and he and I were working out a deal. And then Cheese greedily took it away. Cheese asked about it like the moment he saw it, so... All right, let's see. Demetrius Gizas. 3 live custom boosters. Let's see. 1. Spoink. 2. Oh. And 3. Fletchinder. Hey, that's a cool card. That says 10 poker cards. So, Mr. Demetrius, you are going to get 10 of these very vintage poker cards. Are you ready? All right, here we go. By the way, I just want you guys all to know I ate extremely well today. Today, I had an enormous T-bone steak, and it was cooked perfectly. It was cooked so well. You wouldn't believe how well it was cooked. Oh, there we go, a Charizard card. What is that, 4? 5? 6? Oh, that was almost one of the Venusaur cards. 7. Oh, that was almost a Venusaur card again. 8. Oh, here we go. You are getting a Venusaur card. Not sticking, right? 9. Oh, and one more. It's not sticking, right? 10. Hey, not bad. Remember, guys, the poker cards are gradable. These are very gradable. BGS is grading them for sure. I don't know if PSA does it, but BGS will. BGS is very reputable. So here's Totodile, Meryl, Graveler. Oh, there's Beedrill. So the Beedrill came from what? Okay, that's your Redback card, your Charizard card. Snubble, Ladian, Seeking. That's what we got. Nice, picking up Dragonite. This is going to be the green. Yep. And Wigglytuff. All right. When the going gets tough, the Wigglytuff gets going. So that's your hits, man, from the live customs. And then he needs 3 of the Roaring Skies. Roaring Skies, right? Where are they? Where am I keeping my... Oh, here they are. So many different sets, you know? It's hard to keep track. So 3 Roaring Skies. One Tag Team Japanese. So 1 Sun and Moon Tag Team Japanese. Sun and Moon Tag Team Japanese has a Rayquaza, right? Yes. So not a full art, but it has a GX Rayquaza. Good luck to Mr. Demetrios Gizas. What's up, Demetrios? Welcome back, man. Sneep. I tell you what, let's sneep them all. Gotta sneep them all. Gotta sneep them all. Sneep. Oh, this one's very easy. Sneep. Here's the Roaring Skies. Star Wars Galaxy 1 might be the best of the Galaxy cards because it's got the sexy Leia in it. However, I will say Galaxy 2 and Galaxy 3 are more rare than Galaxy 1 by what appears to be a lot. So here's Dratini and Dustox. All right, the Dustox looks nice. You also pull Steven Dustox. Okay. And finally, that's Togepi and Hydreigon EX. That's a hit. Very nice. All right, well, I'm looking a little thin on one side. Let me get some more penny sleeves. I'm low on penny sleeves. Simping is against the law, says Dojimas. We need Galaxy Series 5. Getting all the galaxies. Galaxy near you. Let's get this tag team done. Pull an easy full art, right? No, not this time. You do pick up Hollow Mewtwo, though, and there's Blacephalon. Blacephalon's a big tease. He's like, oh, did you want a full art or a Charizard? Too bad. All right, now for your Star Wars Galaxy. This is a big order. Yeah, this was a big order. Did you get ready to ship Dave O'Callahan? Mr. Dave, I sent you a message on Discord with a form to fill out. Do you mind filling that form out? So I sent you a private message with the form. I need you to fill that out so I can make your label. I did try to make your label today. I was unable to because I did not have that form filled out. The form will have a little spot for your phone number, and then I think you have a bit more of a complicated address, so I really do want that form filled out this time. The worm. Come on, sexy Leia. Well, those are stuck together really well. That's going to be the mercenary, and I don't know that one, but it won't be Leia. Fill me up, mister? What? What is he talking about? All right, let's see. Luke and Leia, Obi-Wan, cover art, Evil Emperor, ATT, AT-AT, and Old Yoda. Well, these are stuck together pretty well, too. I'll let you unstick those at home. I can tell you your 2 rounds of Star Wars Galaxy did not contain the Leia. Sorry, mister. Or that booty cheek card with the one girl in it. It's a crazy card. Don't get caught by the Taliban with that card. They'll tell you you're immoral, and then they'll give you the spankies. All right, here we go. How much you want for it, Dion? What? What's going on? Look at this empty pack. We can actually save this for the live customs. So now we have Jeff Leon, 3 Chili Rains, 3 Battle Styles. You got it, Jeff. All right, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Biden said that they have to ask the Taliban for permission to remove Americans. Yeah, man, I was listening to the news tonight. It's so depressing. I heard this guy, he was making a call to like a news reporter, and he was like sobbing. He was telling the viewers that they're going to find him and behead him and his whole family. And he's like, they've been doing that already. And I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. And I'm just sitting over here like opening Pokemon cards. I'm like, oh. Some very different things happening over there than are happening over here. I just opened up Pokemon cards, right? Crazy. Here's Flannery. Whoa. We've got Malamar and Slowking. Slowking, why aren't you wearing a mask? He's wearing a helmet. And finally, we've got Lycanroc, Rockruff. Ruff. Some very different things happening over there than they are happening over here. So that's for Jeff Leon. Mr. Jeff, let's find your bag. Here it is. King says they do it in public execution. Well, yeah, because it kind of makes a statement like, do what we tell you or you'll be next. You know what I mean? Now we've got Michael Cusick. He says 3 more breakpoint. Oh, Mr. Michael. He ain't giving up. Never gonna give you up. Do. All right, good luck, mister. Down with the circumcision. My penis, my choice. Oh, my God. Snip. Cheese. This is immoral of you. Let's see what's next. We've got Cricketot. Ah, man, that's a cold pack. Pack number 2. Guaranteed to be a hot one. Nope, it's Fighting Fury Belt. And pack number 3. Man, that is just a cold round. I like that All Night Party has a nice looking Umbreon on it, Mr. Michael. But you're looking at having gone very deep, and these packs having been pretty cold so far. Man, Michael, I bet it's the next pack. That's how it always is. It's always the next pack, isn't it, guys? It's always the next pack. Michael Cusick goes cold for like 6 or 7 packs in a row, maybe 9. And then the next guy opens 1 pack and there's the hit. Arturo says 10, Opus 5. You got it. Let's get rid of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, perfect. Do you play the lotto? If you won, what would you do? Buy more Pokemon cards? Oh, that Blastoise. Yes, so Mr. Cheese, if I made you an $1,100 offer for 4 slabs, I will accept that trade for the Blastoise, and then you can owe me $650. I can place that on a card and you can work it down. And then when it's all the way worked down, I will ship the Blastoise out to you. Pokey style. Here we go. What do we got? Maybe you got some returning slabs, Cheese, and you can trade those as well. I don't know. Here's Penelo. Next pack. Let's see what we got. Kokobo. Vane. Holy. Cheese says yes. Perfect. So if you're agreeing to that, I'll need you to remind me what your slabs were, or I might be able to just go find them. I'm going to remove this. There we go. You know what the P stood for? P stands for priority. I was going to place this Blastoise into a large very soon, just because I thought he would be fun. Apparently he was. Everyone wanted him at the same time. I said, get this one out sooner than the others. All right. So the way it will work, Mr. Cheese. Let me get I'll just get a fresh sleeve. Ugh. Do I have a fresh sleeve? Here we are. So the way it will work is that's what's left on the card. And when that reaches 0, I will ship the card off. And it is possible to make trades to me. There's not really a time limit for when you got to pay it back or anything like that. Just know I can't actually ship this to you until it's finished, okay? So you could wait 4 or 5 months. I don't care. I will place this off to the side. And now we're going to keep going. All right, here we go. You got all that, Dick, and you ain't finna give me none? Red Mage. Death Gaze. Ooh, he's scary. Spooky. Rosa. Mister will be a millionaire one day. I'll have 1,000,000 Pokemon cards. Here's Carla. Look at that, Carla. Oops. That's pretty good timing for you, Cheese. That Blastoise, not too long ago, he was like $2,500 not too long ago. And so you're getting him for $1,600, which is a much better price than that. Shows you that, you know, sometimes cards are overpriced. Elementalist! And hopefully, next time Logan Paul does his box break, hopefully it does move back up. All right. People don't care about the Delta variant. Let's see. We're going to sleeve up these. This is what we have so far. We got some sexy waifus. We have some hollow common and commons. Nothing too wild. This is for Arturo Perez once again. I got a wild shoe. You got Mog. Carla. Now that's cold. Razzler. Razzler is an S for starter, right? He might actually be a hit. I don't know who Razzler is. Oh! And you pull this lovely lightning. All right. There you go. That's the lightning on the cover. Here's Bismarck. Damn, look at that artwork, man. Kind of makes Pokemon look like they're not even trying. And yet Pokemon's probably the bigger franchise. I think they are. Just goes to show you that Pikachu. Snow. That's not legendary, right? All right. Been wanting a first edition base set Blastoise for a while. That's why I kept asking beginning of the stream. Oh, really? Cockatrice. Asura. And Cloud of Darkness, a legendary. Sweet. I think your Razzler might be your best pull here, Mr. Arturo. I'm going to start you a new bag. Got a little popcorn kernel out of my teeth while we were working. My wife and I love spicy popcorn. Spicy pop. Pop. We'll get a bag of spicy popcorn and eat the whole bag in one sitting. There we go. And let me your box. All right, now we got Gregory Powers, who says 2 more Super Supremes. Damn. And 2 Evolution, not the 2015 one. You got it. You got it, Mr. Gregory. Mister, can I please see some of your expensive slabs? I'm thinking about buying one. Okay. Could you give me an idea? Like, what do you mean my expensive slabs? Imagine I die tomorrow and never pay the Blastoise. Guess I'd keep them. I'd go, yes. I'm kidding, jeez. That's extremely dark. I would not be saying yes. All right, what do we got? Go Tanks and Trunks, my Born of Hope. Wow. There we go. Trunks thwarting the Dark Empire. Wow. Here's Obuni After Image Slash. Boop. And finally, Trunks Time Regulator. Wow. He's the regulator of time. Imagine all the vaccinated people die within the next 5 years. What would you do with their cards? Bro, what if something like that happened? I swear, they're going to make like a movie like that for sure. They're going to make a more modern, recent movie. Everyone takes like a mandated vaccine and then everyone's dying, like, or like they're infertile or some weird shit like that. By any chance, do you have any more Rayquaza slabs in the $500 range? Oh, having a drink there. That's what I should have had yesterday. Let me think about it. Any more Rayquaza slabs? I do not have a lot of Rayquaza slabs. I do have another one of those shiny Rayquazas from Shining Legends, and then a shiny Rayquaza from Hidden Fates. I think I was hoping to keep one of each of those at least. I don't think I have anything else. Let me think. Yeah, I don't think I do, man. I don't think I do. So, Gregory Powers. Oh, Gregory. Have any Shiny Fates Charizards? I got a bazillion Shiny Fates Charizards just for you, Casey. There we go. Here is a hollow PSA 10 Mew from Evolutions. Very fancy. Is that Kitty? I think Kitty's trying to get in. Here is a PSA 10 Magneton Hollow Fossil. I actually ordered and graded this card myself. So that is a hollow. Though it's not sparkling very well. Is it just because of where I'm tilted? Oh, there it goes. There we go. So he's actually pretty cheap. He's only $240. I thought that was kind of ridiculously cheap. I mean, there's modern cards that cost more than that. I do have the Japanese PSA 9 Blastoise as well, so that's something to consider as well. He's from the actual base set, Japanese base set 1996. Did you guys see that? 1996, Japanese basic Blastoise. All right, Kitty's trying to get in. I'm going to go let her in, okay? I'll be right back. I'm going to let Kitty in, but I swear to God, Kitty, if you try to claw your way back out right after, I'm going to freak out. Come on. Come on, Kitty. I swear to Pokey God, Kitty. I'll have no mercy on your little kitty soul. All right, Kitty's in the room. The question is, will she cause trouble? Now we have Jonas, 4 of the Poker Loogies. Mr. Jonas. Okay, 1, 2. There we go. 3. Oh, picking out one of the Venusaurs. And 4. Okay. So that was for Jonas Rosado. You guys want to see Kitty? Watch this. There she is. She's so cute. Yeah, she wanted to hang out. Kitty. All right, oops. Camera getting all messed up there. So this is for Jonas Rosado. He's got Blossom, Clefairy. Oh, you got the Mewtwo. Ace of Spades, mister. Wow, you got that for $10, man. And Sunflora. Jonas Rosado's, I don't know what it is, but you keep killing it in the poker cards. You got that for $10. That was from a sealed deck too, by the way, right? So that's sealed. Packed fresh. I'm confident I could probably sell that card right now for like $60 to $70 by itself. Okay, now we've got Mr. Ruben Aguilar. 1 team up and live shipping. You got it. Good luck on your team up. All right, you ready? Wait, that's Rebel Clash. Oops. That's not quite team up. Not quite. So, what do we got? We got Pidgeotto. Caca. Nothing too crazy in that pack. I apologize, Mr. Aguilar. Ruben Aguilar. This is not family buy. What? Mister, can I buy Shiny Face Charizard? I'm afraid not. I apologize, mister. All right, so Ruben Aguilar. Here we are. None of my Charizards are for sale at the moment, except for the ones you see on the table. Pretty. The Taliban raided your house live on stream and stole all your cards. I would cry, and then I'd blame the Biden administration. I'd go, how could you let this happen, Joe? You promised. Remember when Ash had Pidgeot? That's right. And now we have Mr. Cheese who says 1 more breakthrough. You got it, Mr. Cheese. Excuse me. I was looking to send you 60 cards to you and pay you for pre-grade, then pay you to send out my best 10 to 20. Sounds good, Mr. Anthony. Well, you can contact me on Discord about that if you'd like, okay? So, we've got Staravia and nice holographic Typhlosion. So, unfortunately, that's not a big hit. However, the holo Typhlosion is pretty cool, huh? Typhlosion doesn't get enough love. And Staravia. Woo. Boop. Do you have any card savers for sale? I call them card graders. Card Saver is an actual company. And so I call them card graders because they're almost always used for card grading. And I don't have any for sale right now. However, I have about $7,000 of them coming in some big crates from China. And those will become available for sale when they arrive. They're shipping to me by sea. So it's really slow. And there's no tracking number or anything. It's just they arrive when they arrive. Okay, now we've got Andrew Martinez. 5 of the XY breakthrough. Holy. You got it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus. So, Mr. Andrew. Snip. Snip. And snip. All right. Mr. Andrew. We've got Assault Vest. Here's Sandshrew Meloetta. And Spritzy. You also pull... How many? He ordered 5 of these, huh? Zorua and Yveltal. Wow, these are pretty rough. Oh, man. All those packs. And 1 break card shows up, and that's it. So I actually pulled these packs by hand out of Pikachu Power Collections. They were part of like some limited promo. And I know for a fact that this is all legitimate product because of that. And we are just on a cold streak at the moment in the breakthroughs. Wait a second, we're not in a cold streak, right? Yeah, we're not in a cold streak. Mr. Shane Childers pulled out a full art Glalie. That's what happened. So that's why we haven't seen another full art. All right, we got a beautiful chestnut break. That's what happened. He had just pulled a full art. So it's actually pretty normal for this to occur. So, Andrew Martinez, let's find your bag. And I apologize for the pulls, mister. I wish they were hotter. Let's find your bag. Yeah, it's a little bit of a rough round. Mister, do you think Biden will finally be impeached after hundreds of Americans die from his stupid decisions? Sadly, I think nothing will happen. I don't think that there's any accountability at all. I think in American politics today, you get in trouble for saying something that's racy. You get in trouble for saying something politically incorrect. They will impeach you for that. But I think that if you lose a war, life will just go on, I guess. I don't know. There's no like, what's the punishment for losing a U.S. war? Probably nothing. Because that's just how it is over here now. Nobody cares. Mr. Andrew, you didn't say, oh, he says right there in the message, I need a new bag. Looking for a bag that doesn't exist. Here you go, Mr. Andrew. New bag. Thank you, Andrew. Could you please rotate the last row of slabs? Oh, Mister, when it comes to requesting a slab rotation, the moderators are being asked to mute anyone who asks for a slab rotation, okay? So I don't recommend asking. This is to make sure that the chat does not have any of those questions in it. Because if we allow it, the chat really mostly just turns into people requesting slab rotation. We don't want that. All right, now we're going to refresh. Let's see what we got. The evil mods. Kitty, what do you think of that? Do you have an opinion on this, Kitty? Kitty. She's not responding. Request. Feet rotation. All right, we'll get you the feet rotation. So, after Andrew, we have Mr. Mario Resendez. I'm looking at that Team Rocket Zapdos. I'll trade in the Cynthia for store credit, and you ship when I pay the total. Hopefully you accept. I'll trade in the Cynthia for store credit, and you ship when I pay the total. You're talking about this one? I think what you're asking me to do is kind of like what I'm doing for cheese. I'm really just doing that for cheese because I've known cheese for like over 2 years, guys. If you did not know that, cheese has been around for longer than 2 years. I don't want to, honestly, I don't really want to turn into a bank where I have like a layaway program and all that. I would be happy to, I'd be open-minded if you wanted to sell me your Cynthia for store credit. I don't know if you want to make an offer to me. Here, I'll make an offer to you. Give me a second. I will offer you $80 for Cynthia. Let me know if you're interested. All right. Now, in the meantime, we have Mr. Mitchell Galvez, 3 Lugia poker cards, and 2 live customs. You got it. Yeah, TCC loans probably will never be a thing. We got Eevee. Ooh. Guess Eevee was in a sleeve. And Raolu. Mario Resendez says deal. All right, sounds good, Mr. Mario. It's me, Mario Resendez. So you have $80. Easiest $80 of your life. Mister, haven't been up this late in a while. What's up, awesome cameras? I'm sorry you're up so late. My wife and I had a serious talk about her quitting her job and running a daytime stream for card openings. I said, you know, if we got a new group of people who are never at nighttime, but maybe they show up in the daytime because they can't participate in the nighttime stream. I said, maybe you really could just quit your job and open up cards. So we talked about that today. Just an idea. Doesn't mean we're going to do it. It's actually time for her to get a raise. And we're very curious what that's going to look like. Okay, we got 1, 2. Oops. And 3. I told my wife it would be very difficult. So all these crazy guys will be like, show us your Pokemons. She has no idea what I go through. Here's Meryl, Cleffa, and Sandtret. No crazy round this time. I do like the baby Cleffa. Cleffa's quite cute, and Meryl's pretty decent as well. I mean, let's be honest. All 3 of these Pokemons are pretty cute, but none of them are the big hits, right? That's for Mitchell Galvez with an M. Mr. Mitchell, where would I have you? I think you're in the M box back here. 2 more for a straight. True. All right. Now, I have to go and mark out the Mario Resendez slab, or I will honestly forget about it. I know I will because I'm so busy, so I'll be right back. Oh, here it is. All right. Sweet. What you doing there, kitty? All right, and now I'm coming back. Take the slab. I'll take it. Now we have our friend K2T. Hi, it's Ouijamon here, first time buying cards. Can I have the following, please? 3 battle styles. 3 battle styles. It's Ouijamon. He would like 2 Vivid Voltage. Oh, 2 Vivid Voltage. Total comes to 33. Don't know if you need it at this stage, but here's my address. You're in Scotland. What? You going to open some cards? All right, let's see what you got. I'll meet you at the pub. Sneep. Is that Lassie's chocolate? Chocolate for Lassies. Sneep. It's better than 6. All right, let's see what you get. Sneep. Let's see what you get. You've got Experience Share. Here's Pawnyard, Crawdaunt, and Octillery. Ah, the battle styles were cold. But how about this? We've got Shedinja Hollow Snorlax is actually a good hollow. And finally, 1 Zebra Striker, perfectly cold. Woo! Mr. K2T, nice to meet you. This round, unfortunately, was a cold round. I can give you a hint why I think it was cold. Because you pulled 3 packs from one set and then 2 packs from the other. You increase the odds that you get 2 hits, but you decrease the odds that you get 1 hit. Kind of an interesting thing, right? Mister, you know what would be neat? Make it kind of like a poker game. I thought about that. I thought about that yesterday. Somebody got 4 kings, and I actually thought about maybe making it so that if you get like 4 kings, 4 queens or something like that, you get like 5 more cards or something. However, the price is not based around that. And also, I did not establish those rules yet. So I thought about it, though, like a kind of a game. Okay, now we got our friend Guadalupe Orocho, who says 1 whole box of Towering Perfection. Oh, these towers are so perfect. Not a bad choice, mister. All right, let's see. A Royal Flush could get a booster box. Mister, the Loch Ness Monster is real. He lives in my pants. All right. What do we got? My wife and I are moving to Scotland to have our kids, guys. We're going to have... This lake house will be our summer home. For the summertime, we'll fly down here and we'll go swimming in the summer. And in winter, we're going out to Scotland. And then our kids have to develop the Scottish accent. Or else what was life all about? It doesn't even make sense, right? Sneep. I would pay good money to have my kids develop an accent, a preferable accent. You know what I mean? What if that was part of your child development? What if you could give your child like a Russian accent? Or like a, you know, just a favorable accent? I'd pay good money for that. Okay, and Mister, are we getting TCC flashlights? They're on the way. Already manufactured. All right, here we are. Woo! The castles in Scotland are amazing properties. I'll only need 10 Charizards to buy one. I am thinking about picking up a new Charizard. All right, here we go. We've got Hydreigon. Ooh. Cold. German accent. Cold. Here's, oh, Duraludon using a Zap Cannon. Zap. Zap. Boop. Moltres. Duraludon as a skyscraper. Holy. All right, there we go. Oh, here we are. What do we got? Oh! Oh, Master! Golden Cresselia. Oh, I don't want to buy Towering Perfection. I just want to spend all my money on the Rayquaza box. Bro! We had some hot Towering Perfections over here, and you guys were ignoring them. Look at that. Very spicy. All right. That's some good stuff. Everyone was wanting they were all wanting to spend their money on the Blue Sky stream. I'm like, nobody's even touching Towering Perfection. Well, I don't want that. It doesn't have the Rayquaza. Well, it's got cards too. So let's see. That's a good looking card, man. Definitely gradable card, by the way, Mr. Guadalupe Rocho. Let's see what else you pull. Here's the Suicune. That's right. Suicune's in the set. You can pull a full art Suicune from Towering Perfection. Is this really Mario? Why, that does not sound like Mario music. Here's Lycanroc. I want that Towering Perfection alternative art. Noibat. I like the Noibat alternative art too. He's not like, I don't feel like I have to have him. I was the first to buy Towering Perfection. I got the Dragon guy. Oh, nice. That's right. We were just pulling trainers at the start, weren't we? Dialga. What a nice box, man. Garbodor. Garbodor, you're so stanky. No spankies for Garbodor. I don't want sticky hands. Cold. Cold. Hey, we got 124 likes, guys. Thanks, man. There's Dialga. I appreciate it. Garbodor, except now he's gigantic. How are you? How much store credit would you give me for an 8.5 Charizard Brexen Rainbow Secret Rare? I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue, mister. That is information I do not keep on the back of my hand. Here, Slacking, I would definitely give you something. Would you accept two Pokies? Boop. Basically, I would give you the amount where if I went to sell him in the live customs, I could charge a cheapest buy it now price to the people who open the live customs, but there's still I bought it at a price that's a little lower than that, so that it's worth my time to put him in that box rather than one of my own slabs. You see what I'm saying? Because I got these guys, I could toss these guys in instead, so I have to have a reason to put yours in. That doesn't sound very good taken out of context. Here's Cresselia. Come on, Cresselia. There we go. Oh! Damn, that's a spicy card. For Mr. Guadalupe Rocho. Mr. Rocho. So spice. Grant. Was I shipping you? Mr. Rocho, you were one of the guys I was shipping. I remember this. Give me a minute. Bah, heck, I'll just get you a new bag. Who cares? New bag. Got a big round of shipping out. It's all staged, basically. Sorry, wife, hate Meg. What? Now we have a Rodolfo Gonzalez, 5 EV Heroes. Also, can you put one of my Snubble Poker cards in Emily Paris's bag? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does Emily Paris have a bag? I honestly don't like doing those. Those are like, they're very, very kind of you. I hate searching for bags when I don't have to. Mr. Casey Fjelsted was asking me earlier to do like a charity, and I just wasn't doing it. Honestly, the only reason I had was because I didn't want to have to go searching. It makes your brain tired to search for bags. It really does. And so at some point I'm like, oh man, do I got to find this bag? Does Emily have a bag though? I don't know if Emily has a bag. Here's Florges. Ooh. And cold. Woo! Maybe if it was a real spicy card, like a $50 card, I'd go through a lot more trouble for that. So Rodolfo Gonzalez. Your bag's right here? She does, huh? We've got Guadalupe Rocho. He says, what's missing? Oh, thank you. I thought that looked a little low. Mitchell Delaney says, 1 Lugia poker card. Mitchell Delaney. Doot. Caca. Wow, that's a scary Lugia. Ladybug. Oh, you got the little bug. That's for Mitchell. Mitchell Delaney. Let's find your bag, Mr. Mitchell. Matthew. Did you guys notice we haven't had to do as much bag searching lately? And that's because of that excellent large shelf behind us that we added just a week ago. We added that, and that has been a lifesaver. Really, it has. Okay, and now we have Austin Cochran. He says, Mister, can you spread it open so I can see the wrinkles? Address should be 1 junk box, 2 pokers, live shipping, do it jiggle. Oh, it jiggles. So let's see. I think that question was not for kids. So here we go. We got 1. Oh! You're having a lucky night. You pulled a red card. So the red cards and the green cards are not guaranteed. The only thing that's guaranteed is a Lugia card. And I pull from the box at random. Oh, look, 2 lovely Pokies. You got Paris and Shuckle. Shuckle's way better than Paris. He would use wrap. Now, you wanted 1 junk box and live shipping. So let's go find your bag. We got Alan, Alexander. 1 junk box, 2 Pokies. Let's see. Mr. Austin, Anthony Roberts. I don't think I've seen your bag in a while. So we're gonna go digging. Austin Newsom, Albert, Adam, Alexander. Do you accept toothpicks? Ah, Austin Cochran. Now you're ordering a junk box. I wonder if I could slip these into a junk box together. I think I could without taking up much room. Think about it for a second. How could I slip these in? That's a card saver, just a regular card saver. I'm going to, here, I'll do it right now. Add some more layers to that. Get 1 more layer. All right, so this will go into the junk box. Mr. Austin Cochran. All right, that's good, yes. All right, nice and thick. So that will be in with the rest of the junk. We'll make sure you get a fancy junk box. All right, and why don't I go ahead and print you that label as well? Actually, I think that we might already have a label for you. Give me a minute. We already have your address, I mean. Here it is, Mr. Austin. But I'm seeing 2 addresses, so we need to know which address is more recent. All right, give me a minute. Oh, Austin. Here it is. All right, so here's his order once again. We're clicking on it, and Austin has an address that begins with 78. All right, now we know. I see it. And we're going to choose, here we are, priority mailbox, print. What is this spooky music? Woo! Spooky. All right. He says, who wants my address? Mr. Austin, I have your label printed. Your cards are in the junk box, so keep an eye out for that when you open it. I'll add probably one more layer. I'll probably add like a little bubble wrap to the cards, but we'll make sure it's a nice full box, and you'll have lots of fun with it. Now we have Andrew Martinez, who says 2 spots in the live. Damn, dude, you're going deep. Oh, my Lord, he's finishing it off. Woo! All right, you have a 1 in 9 odds, Mr. Martinez. Are you ready? Are you scared? All right, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, can I get a number? Austin Cochran says 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we invert that, and good luck. Stephen Yang's on 1. Sorry, Stephen. And 2. Sorry, Stephen. Rodolfo on 3. And 4. Sorry, Rodolfo. Emiliano. Nope. Christian Whitfield. Oh. 7 and 8 are actually not filled at all. Oh, I'm so stupid. I guess those are mine. All right. Cold. Matt Meadows on 9. Matt Meadows on 10. Mario Alves. Oh, I think that's Mario Alves. Let me make sure. Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for Mr. Mario. It's me. Congratulations to Mario. Woo! Very spooky. That's the end of the next round of the large. The round where I lost $80. Well, the thing is, if I would have won, I couldn't accept the spot because that would look way too fishy. So what would have happened is we would have had to restart. And so that just sucked like crazy for me. So that would have been, that's Mario Alves. Congratulations, Mario. Either way, it sucks. There was no way where that did not suck for me. Unless I kept it, but then everyone would be like, we can't trust this guy ever again. It's rigged. He rigged it. Okay, we're up to 22 spots. We're going to be working on spot number 23 now. Mister, you missed 3 spots, actually. Oh, don't tell me that. 7, 8. No, it's just 7 and 8. Wow, Mario had a lot of spots, huh? No, he had 1, 2. Okay, he just had 2. Wow, that's still pretty good. Okay. The large begins again. They were ghost type. Number 10? No, number 10 was filled. All right, so now, because the box is almost done, it is 20 spots a large. So that's what I said I would do, and we're going through with it. And now we move on to Brian Dominziak. No, it's Dominziak. Dominizak. Brian Dominizak. What's up, Brian? Hello again, mister. May I have 4 Opus 5s? Why, mister, of course you can. I have 3 Charizard VMAXs. Oh, man, that's a lot of Charizards. And he has, let's see, 1 Sword and Shield of Vivid Voltage. Oh, okay. 1 Chili Rain. Oh, all right. $6 total. Okay, second order of the night. Well, this time you're definitely going to get hits because you got those lovely Opus cards. Sneep. All right, we're sneeping. Sneep. And sneep. Mister, I have 3 Charizard VMAX cards. I will offer you 5 pittances. Hello, how does this work? It's like this. Bippity boppity boo. Now you got all the cards, mister. You ready? So, we've got Yang. Damn, Yang with the shirt off. He ain't afraid to show off a little. Okay. Oh, the Elementalist Hollow. Waifu. She's like, eh. What is this outfit she's wearing? It makes no sense. All right, and I'm not going to question it. You know what? There's already too many people going, oh, male gaze and all, blah, blah, blah. Women can't be sexy. Let's see, we've got Sid Reigns, cool. And Bismarck. Here's Vayne, Rid, Tella. That's a hero hollow. All right, nothing too wild, but actually, I believe that the Elementalist is a good pull, even though that is a common. You know, every card appears to have the same low chance of pulling as a holo, so the population of holographic Elementalists should be quite small, and somebody will buy this simply because it is a girl in a bikini. That's all it takes. So you also pull Inteleon and Spiral Energy. Those were for the wife. She's happy. Oh, sweet. She got the good ones. All right, and that's Yanma. How nice. The wife. Hold on. Wait a second. The wife. She's going to need. What's the sexiest man? I wouldn't know how to judge, actually. How do you, so I don't know how they, oh, Sid's got it going on. Did you see the size of his nose? Here's Ondor. Whoa, better watch out, man. I think I saw your wife peeking at Ondor. I'll put him away. Holy. Woo! So, Brian, let's find your bag. Okay. Doot. Sus. That's right. You got all that dick, and you ain't finna give me some? Nicholas Gruber, he says 7 live customs. Time to have a stretch. Ugh. All right, I'm all stretched. You ready? 1. Servant Pikachu. Pika. 1, 2. Up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, there you go. And 7. Dang it. All right, card number 7 is dang it. But actually, you did pretty good here. Ah, dang it. The dang it card is up to 4 spots. That means it's valued at $80. And anytime it wants to, it can evolve into the spicy one. Anytime, it could stop and open up its OnlyFans account. Mr. Say Sussy Baka. Stop being so sussy baka. I know you're very curious about this. Let's go grab it. Oh, nice. Okay. Mr. Nicholas Gruber. And your poll tonight is Dark Sandslash Reverse Hollow from Team Rocket. And you can see that he is a rare with, is that a shiny star? It is. So check this out. So it's actually a holographic star. There it goes. See that? So the star is holographic. This would be like getting a hit pull in any other set. But you also got him as a reverse holo. That's why he's got the stamp. And the reason we care about these Team Rocket Returns cards, the reason why they cost so much, is because they're incredibly low pop. The Team Rocket Returns set is just like any other set, like Chilling Reign, but they hardly printed any of it. Maybe because back then, demands for cards were down or something, I don't know. But hardly any of it was printed. So even as a PSA 5, you're just not going to find many. There might be like 25 Dark Sand Slashes ever graded. Even though he's a rare, there might be only about 25 of them ever graded. Even though he's a rare. So you got Imakuni, Gazi Guzzlord, Gyarados, Wishy-Washy, Charizard, Noivern, Lucario, Charizard V. That's not bad. Okay. And that's going to go to our friend, Mr. Nicholas Gruber. Oh, Nick. Sharingan. Try to educate you guys a little bit about the Team Rocket Returns set. Okay, now we've got Naren 2. It's Mr. Naren. I would like 10 Chili Rains. New customer. Nice to meet you, mister. 10 of them, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! All right. Mister, should I buy a Nintendo game box from 1989 for $360? Do it, mister! You better do it! You better do it! All right, Mr. Naren, good luck. I dare you. I don't know if I can handle it. Open every pack, too. Show all the ones you got. I opened a whole box of them. I'm going to open another whole box of them. You ready? Oops. Spooky music. Can you open another box? Not live. Not while people are waiting to. Not while people are waiting to have their cards open. People are probably still a little bit scared of those Nintendo game packs. Probably when you start seeing them return from PSA with like graded booster packs and graded, like, you know, graded cards and all that, then people will be like, oh man, I gotta have some of those. And also it'll probably help them to see them sell a little bit. So all of that kind of has to happen before the demand really jumps for those game packs. But I have a lot of faith in them, pretty simply because they're genuine, authentic Mario cards from 1989. That's amazing. And there's a lot of them. Well, there's enough that people can collect them and a whole sort of like economy can develop around them. I learned that's actually pretty important. It's one of the reasons why the Team Rocket Returns cards are starting to show up in the live customs. It's because I realized the price will never really change on the Team Rocket Returns cards unless people have them and they start trading them. So the print run is so low. Oh man, that's a cold round. Mr. Naren, you got a cold round, mister. Woo! You got Tornadus, and lucky enough, you got the reverse holo Gengar, but that was not a hot one. That was not a hot round. I apologize. But yeah, so a card can be so rare that nobody ever trades it, so you never see the price move on it because you got to have people trading the card back and forth in order for a price to become established, right? All right, that's for our friend Naren. New bag. Naren, you'll have better luck on the next one, right? Pokey guaranteed. Chilling pain as always. It's cold until it's not. Till it's hot. How backed up are the orders? Not that backed up at all. The wait times are not that bad, okay? I would say probably under an hour. 2 Charizards in his self-made God pack. Oh, yeah. So that was Charizard V and Charizard Full Art from Champion's Path. They're nice. They're nice. They're not like super rare, but they're nice. They'll always have some value. Jacob Thomas says 2 Opus 5. I'm French. You got it, mister. Woo! Oh, Jacob. I heard the French and the British were not too happy with what happened in Afghanistan. And they are doing special sort of like military raids to get their own people out of the country. We got Conjurer It made me think, they're doing it. Why can't we do it? Doga and Edward. Ranger, Orator, Cannoneer. Oh, man, you missed that Elementalist by like 1 pack. I would have wanted that Elementalist. That's one of the Smexy cards. So, Jacob Thomas, 2 holos. What's up, Pokey K Nono? Dude, I spent so much time searching for your bag, and then you were like, well, you already shipped it to me. I was like, oh, I was relieved, because I was like, what if I never find this bag? I was relieved that no mistake has been made, which, by the way, I'm doing extremely well with not making any mistakes, despite the huge volume of cards that move in and out. I'm doing extremely well. I don't think I've made any shipping mistakes. I don't think I've made a shipping mistake since before I moved. So I've been doing pretty good. And, but before you told me that, I spent so much time digging around looking for it. I'm like, it's got to be in here somewhere. Donovan Rem. He says, Mr. 1 Super Supreme Rivalry. You got it. For Donovan Rem. Sorry, mister, you confused me as well. You're like, Pokemon cards? All right, let's see what we got. Oh, I want to know what the machine looks like that makes these booster packs. You got... Who's this? Zangia, the evildoer. Woo! She's looking pretty evil to me, man. All right. That's for our friend Donovan. Ooh, you got that poker card with all the gym heroes on it. All the gym leaders. So used to saying gym heroes from that booster box, gym heroes. Makes you wonder how many couples were ruined by cards in the last year. Okay, next up we got Theo Lang. 3 Star Wars Galaxy Ones. You got it, mister. Anything for you. We got some Star Wars Galaxies. Why would you guys be interested in Star Wars Galaxies? First of all, PSA does grade these. We've seen them already for sale. There are lots of gradable cards in this set. You could technically grade every single card in the pack. And when you open them, you keep all the cards. So I don't treat any of it as bulk. I treat it all the same, like it's all gradable. And then what you're really looking for are one of the etched cards. Okay, so you're looking for one of the lovely etched cards. They're fairly rare. They're pulling about maybe roughly 1 out of every 18 packs, I'd say. So they're fairly rare, the etched cards. But we see them. And they look fantastic. And the etched cards are super gradable. Like, you wouldn't want to miss out on grading them. Okay, that's Lando. These are really stuck together. There we go. Oh! So the first pack did not have Sexy Leia in it, or Sexy anything. Okay. Pack number 2. There is a very sexy Jabba the Hutt card in this set. And I would say, even though it's not one of the edged cards, I would say it's quite gradable. Because somebody will want it. All right, I can tell you right now that's not a Leia card. So I know all the backs of the Leia cards at this point. When those 2 cards are stuck together, I'm just going to leave them stuck together unless I know it's the Leia. All right, here we go. Luke and Leia. That has Darth Vader. Okay, lots of different artworks. Here's the Death Star, and then I believe this card right here is the early prototype of Jabba the Hutt. So you're going to see him etched out, and he looks more humanoid. Well, it is the early prototype. He looks very different here. All right, cool. Jabba the Hutt. He's a greedy fat slug. Relatable? So, Theo Lang, where's your bag? Mr. Theo, where would I place Theo's bag? Over here, right? Yes. Mr. Theo. Here you go, Mr. Now, this one's yours too, right? Yep. There you go, Mr. Theo. Thank you so much. And now we're ready to refresh. Listen to that Mario music. Dang, man, Mario's going in hard. He's ready to fight anyone. Mister, I was wondering if one Nintendo game box you opened was enough for you to complete the entire set. It was not. It was not enough. I don't think it was. Actually, I didn't open the last few packs. So that's notable. But it does seem to be pretty random. Also, an interesting thing to point out, it's not just about completing the set. If you want to talk about grading, it's about trying to get PSA 10s from that set. And it's so hard to get an actual PSA 10. I will show you guys. So here is a 1989 authentic Nintendo game pack, printed by Topps. The Topps company. How cool is that, guys? That's crazy cool. This pack is effectively like, what, 33 years old, 32 years old? Much older than any of the Pokemon cards. It even has a distinct smell. Has an old paper smell. Hard to describe. And there's Punch Out. And look at this right away. You see this corner? No good. So it's got no chance at a 10. Now look at the centering on it. It's a bit thin on this edge and a bit fat on that edge. No chance at a 10. How about this one? I like the corners on this one. This one's pretty good. Oh, but off center. So I don't know how's the surface looking. So I don't know how they judge these little scratchers. But I can see that the surface is pretty good except for those scratchers. And then it is fat here and thin here. All right, so there's Legend of Zelda, one of these scenes. Here he is fighting this centipede. I do not know the name of that monster. I feel like I should know it. How to play Zelda. The whole card actually is very strange. It feels like... Yes, so the whole card feels like it's slanted like this. I don't know if you can see that. Actually, you can kind of see it. The whole card's slanted like this. So I don't know how many points they take off for that, but there's got to be points taken off for improper cut. Oh, this card has it too. I can see it now. Do you see it? See how this corner kind of juts up like that? Yeah, so that's definitely going to lose at points. And all the cards in here seem to be like that. Oops. Here's a Bowser, Bullet Bill, and Cheep Cheep. And a Lopar. Now, here's the interesting thing, right? So I'm selling these packs for like 13 bucks a pack. I think the wax paper has some value. I don't know what it is, but even the wax paper is cool as hell. And then you could probably sell these individual cards for $10 or more. Just see what happens. So if you were successful in selling them for $10 a piece, that'd be like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, right? And so in theory, if I was to open all of my Nintendo game packs, sort them out so all the duplicates were sorted together, and then price them at like $10 each, and people picked out their favorite ones, and the more popular ones, maybe they were like 15 or 20, they'd probably all sell. But I don't have time for that. Other people have time for that, but I don't. And let me go ahead and sleeve these up now. I don't have time to do that. I have time to run this stream. And then ship everyone's cards out. But what I would like to do is send all these off to PSA, and when they come back from PSA and they're authenticated, and PSA has graded them, and maybe we'll find one that's a 10. Wouldn't that be wild? I mean, just based off of how poorly these were cut. I mean, look at this corner, like dips up like this. Based on how poorly these were cut, because back then they probably had totally different technology for making cards, right? And they didn't worry about card grading, probably. They didn't care about any of that. You can see it here, too. See how big this corner is and how small that is over here on this side? It's because the card's cut on a slant. It's not cut properly at all. They're cut worse than Burning Shadows. That's right. And this would probably, honestly, grade around 6 or 7 from PSA. They're packed fresh, but they're cut poorly. And so the challenge with the game packs is trying to find some that are just right. Pointy corners, no scratches, no bends, cut properly, cut square. So yeah, and I would love to open up box after box of these and send them off to PSA all day long. However, PSA is closed right now. PSA is closed right now, so I can't do that. And when I can do it, I'll be very excited. Okay, enough talking. Who's next? Who's next? Let's see, where were we? One Supreme Rivalry, Theo Lang, 3 Star Wars Galaxy, Danny Marks. 4 EV Heroes for Danny Marks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, even that. I mean, I could see myself selling that for like $3 in the future. Will you ever scratch one? I think I will. I think I will, yes. Maybe I'll scratch one of the punch-out cards. Mister, you should record another video of you opening an entire box of those again. Maybe I will. Cold. So, Mr. Danny, even recording that video, you know, like a whole hour, it's like I don't just have an extra hour in the day. Actually, that was another thing my wife and I were talking about. So, like, I want to get ready to do all this card grading, but it's like, where am I going to find the time to do the card grading? My whole day is mapped out carefully so that I get work done the entire day. I don't know, you know, like if somebody sent me a 100-card submission, or you had like 100 cards on the table and you said, okay, grade all my cards. I don't got time to grade 100 cards. So I just don't know how it's all going to work out. That's the scariest part. I already work full-time. This is a full-time job. And so I'm not going to stop. I'm definitely going to work on it, but I don't know, man. So Danny Marks. Is the ETB bulk break mainly Japanese, like the junk bulk box? The ETB bulk break is strictly English cards, okay? Strictly English. So the ETB bulk is English, and the junk box is Japanese and everything else. All right, there you go, Mr. Danny. You should have a limit card grades per day so you have time to grade them. Yeah, I have no clue, man. No clue. Now we have Samuel Hardison. Hidden Fates for Sam, long time no see. It's Sam H. What's up, Sam? All right, we got your pack of Hidden Fates. Mr. Sam. Oh, Sam. Oh, Sam pulling the Altaria shiny, but it's off center. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, and Sam, do you have a bag by chance? If you do, it might be in an old bag box. Shang dang. Yeah, you're probably in an old bag box. If you had a bag, I don't know if you did. Salvador, oh, Jepson. Yeah. All right, we'll get you a new bag for now. Sell cards of the day, grade by night. It'll probably be the other way around. Probably be sell at night, grade in the day. All right, Mr. Sam. Have you been recognized in public? Why would I be recognized in public? Nobody ever sees my beautiful face. Samuel Hardison. All right, now we have Gregory Powers, 10 Super Supreme Dragon Ball. I have a bag. You got it, Mr. Gregory. He's going deep. I see you raised your price for Evolutions. It's a little pricier now. The reason for that is because I don't want to be restocking it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The earlier price was to get it to sell. This current price is to stop it from selling. That is because it is trickier to source a good amount of Evolutions now. You look like someone who collects Pokies. That's true. That's true. Pokey fanatic. Sleep. All right. Gregory Powers, you've got Android 13. Pack number 2. S Vegeta. Oh, Vegeta. Pack number 3 is Android 18. Okay. Number 4. Tien Shinhan Energy Fortification. Here's Babidi Bewitching Domination. So far, cold. We haven't seen any super rares, special rares, or secret rares. So far, cold. That's okay. The hot ones are in the next round. Here goes. We've got A Sudden Escape. Looks like most of the Nintendo cards are graded by SGC. Probably just because SGC is open. Nice. Here's your first super rare. Black Masked Scion. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's turned evil. He took the vaccine too many times. Here's SS Trunk Special Rare. All right. There we go. Altering the Future. SPR. The good ones were just around the corner. Son Goku. And, oh, Mr. King Vegeta. Hidden Ambitions. SPR. All right, man. Woo. Those hot packs were in the last 5. So that's for Gregory Powers. Oh, Gregory. Oops. Looks like I grabbed Gene Hyatt's bag, too. How nice. Welcome to another Dragon Ball Super stream. The stream where we mostly open Dragon Ball Super. Place this over here. And Gene Hyatt's bag goes back in. And now it's Andrew Martinez's turn. 2 in the new large. Mr. Andrews, the first one in. Thank you so much, Andrew. There goes. Good luck, Mr. Andrew. Jeff Leone, 2 EV Heroes. Oh, Jeff. I thought this was a sports card stream. Me too, mister. What happened? You changed, mister. Can we get an elbow reveal? Oh, Jeff. Cold. And cold. Woo! Just some spicy cold ones. Here's a big order from Demetrius Gizas. 1 box of matchless fighters and 4 live boosters. Oh man, you're scaring me. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. And 4. Ah, Surfing Pikachu, huh? I'm sorry, man. That is a very cold round in the live customs. He went pretty deep on a cold round. But don't worry, your matches fighters will be hot, right? Good luck, Mr. Demetrius. All right. How long is the line? Says very nice. Very nice. It's going to be a little bit longer now that we have this whole box to open. Favorite Mon? The orange monster. Okay, here goes. Sneep. Sneep. Can we get an elbow reveal? You really have to subscribe to my premium Instagram for that. It's not part of the free. You don't get the free stuff here. What do you think of all those girls who are working on OnlyFans and they're making really naughty stuff and they're shutting that down on OnlyFans? What do you think they're going to do now? I don't know to what extent it's going to affect their content, but I imagine some of them, people are only there to see the hardcore stuff. You know what I mean? So if it really affects your fan base and they're not paying money anymore because they're like, well, we're not getting what we want anymore. You know what I mean? Play video games on Twitch. Uh-oh, look out, Twitch. Here's, oh, Thunderous. Well, I mean, any girl could go to Twitch and play games, but the reason why they don't all do it is because it's too competitive. So, like, not every single person who wants to stream video games can make a lot of money doing that. Just a few people can. You know what I mean? That's just the nature. That's how it works. And so some girls were going, well, Twitch is pretty crowded, but I can go over here to OnlyFans and shake them booty cheeks and make some good money that way. And there wasn't as much competition over there. So they were making a certain amount of money that afforded them a certain lifestyle. And let's say that this ban is going to change all that. What do they do now? Chatterbait, another platform like OnlyFans will come out of somewhere. Well, it's easy enough to say that, right? Like we're just sitting back going, somebody else will offer the service. But, you know, they need like a practical solution like right now. Like what's going to happen? You know what I mean? Go somewhere else. More feet pics. Here's Blaziken. Oh. There we go. Mr. makes a platform for them. You make bank for the Pokemon cards. What? What? Here's Arun Rajas. There's already alternative apps like only... Damn. Just waiting to scoop up all that talent. All that raw talent. Come over here to this platform. True, but you know, I don't think any of those other platforms have the sort of like... Oh, here we are. Karen's Conviction. Very nice. Picking up the waifu. All right. Gym leader Karen. Back before the name Karen meant something derogatory toward white women. Slow King. Look at this Slow King. They moved to Fansley. Cold. Here's Hatterene. When is Yu-Gi-Oh! Going to be real? Very soon, mister. We got Urshifu. Cold. Here's Moltres. Kaka! Oh, Moltres, calm down. Moltres is going to be turned into Peking Duck in a minute here. Looking tasty. Looking like a tasty swan over there, Mr. Moltres. All right, and here's Urshifu. And finally, a cold one. So that's for our friend, Mr. Demetrios. Demetrios, that was really fun. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Whew. Imagine if you held your ETH mystery, you would have made so much money. Mister, I'd be so rich. I don't think I would have made a lot of money. I think I would have actually just made my money back that I had already put into it. So I would have gone from not losing any money to... I would have gone from losing an enormous amount of money to going back to where I should have been the whole time. And also, in that period, after I withdrew my money, I actually went and did things with that money. And I've discovered that I do very well with Pokemon cards. I have no need for Ethereum. No FOMO here, mister. Now we got Augustus Bushman. Can I get 4 Jet Blacks? You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually do not like cryptocurrencies at all. I think they're completely unnecessary. I don't think that they'll accomplish the things that they set out to do. And primarily that's to create a decentralized currency. I believe the government will never truly allow that. They'll never truly allow it. And that's because the military belongs to the government and not really to the people. So the people won't say, hey, we don't want to pay tax. Hey, we don't want you to be able to print Bitcoin. Hey, we don't want you to be able to regulate our money. And the government will say, oh, that's okay. You can say whatever you want with your Bitcoins and your ETHs, but we're not going to listen to that, right? So the larger Bitcoin and any ETH or anything else becomes, the closer it gets to being heavily regulated. Oh, mister, pulling the Cali Rex alternative art. It's so sexy. What a nice card, man. Gosh, that makes me want one. On the flippity flip side, I don't think the government cares about Pokemon cards very much at all because they are Pokemon cards. Pray for the alternative art for me, says Augustus Bushman. Mr. Augustus Bushman, your dreams came true. All right, I'll grab this. They can ban real-world transactions with crypto. What? Connor, Christopher Lanes. So I do very, very well with Pokies, and I have no intention of changing course, and no amount of FOMO will change my mind at this point. I've seen it. I've placed money in it. I understand it better than I've ever understood it, and I've come to the conclusion I don't like it. And the people who do like it for one reason. They like it because it just keeps going up to the moon. All right, Mr. Augustus Bushman, you need a new bag? I have a bag of the A's. Let's find it. To the moon. Here we are, Augustus Bushman. Kind of like if you only liked Pokemon cards because they went up in value. I think it's similar to that. You should get Herman Miller chair to fix your back pain. I have a Herman Miller chair right now, mister. The real problem is that it's not healthy to sit in exactly the same position for 5 hours. That's the real problem. Alexander Hurst, he says, Mister, it's been a while. I'll have one live custom. What's going on, Mr. Alexander? I haven't seen you in a while. So one live custom. Potion. I'm sorry. One live custom, one hidden fates. Okay, here we are. We're going to decentralize. You'll finally protect your money. Finite money. There are no hidden fates. What do we got? Oh! Upside down shiny Turtonator. We'll put him right side up. How shiny? There we go. Here's Zapdos. Nice. All right. Oops, I almost tossed that in the junk box. He also wants a Japanese team up. Team up. And a Japanese Lost Thunder. You got it. I am the Turtonator. Get down. Everyone can do the Arnold Schwarzenegger fake voice, but me, I'm not very good at it. How backed up are you? I just bought some packs. There's always a little bit of a line. Always a little bit of a line. All right, and those were cold, actually. Not even haulers in them. And that's for our friend Alexander Hurst, and I believe your bag is in this box over here. That's Alexio Alvarez, Cole, Anthony Roberts, Alexis Limon. Must have been this box. I think what really was the nail in the coffin for me was realizing the nail in the coffin for me with crypto was understanding, having a much better sort of like abstract idea about the concept of a finite resource. And the very common argument for Bitcoin and all of the cryptocurrencies and tokens that these clever software engineers and marketers are making millions and billions of dollars off of, the concept of it being a finite resource is so fake. It's so made up and not true at all. Software is like the opposite of finite. You can make as much software as you want. You can copy anyone else's software. And software can take something like a digital token and it can divide it by any number of fractions, by some infinite number of fractions. So no matter what, you can always buy a fraction of a Bitcoin, no matter how small it gets. So you can have 1/1,000,000th of a Bitcoin for $10. And that is the opposite of a finite resource. That is basically, that's an infinite resource. So once I realized that something like gold actually is finite. Somebody could buy all the gold in the world, put it somewhere, and then you just can't have any because they own it. It's theirs. And you shoot each other over it. So something like gold is finite. This Pokemon card actually is finite. This, if you want Japanese base set Venusaur. Crypto is the opposite of finite. It is infinite. There's an infinite amount of it because it's simply some code, and you can buy a fraction of the code. So once I understood that a lot better, I was out. I was like, no way. I'm not touching it. I get all the hype. It's great when it goes up. Don't forget to buy some Pokies with it when it goes up, okay? So what do we got, Kevin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 7, 8, 9, and 10. 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you're really, really, really good with the crypto and you get lucky with it, buying low and then selling high, great. I mean, it's almost like a video game in a way, trying to trade crypto really well, trying to predict the market, or maybe just sitting in the market for a long time and overall it goes up. That's great, and once you're rich, come over here and buy some Pokemon cards, okay? because I can't see my crypto. The crypto is just a number in my account. I can actually see these cards and I enjoy them immensely. Dark Alakazam, you know, if money is just a thing for you to enjoy, eventually you will want to cash out your crypto and spend it on something you enjoy. And maybe one of the things you enjoy are pokies, which is why you're here. You know what I mean? All right. Scissor, Poliwrath. It was so predictable going from 35 to 40. I wish I had a lump sum to play the game. Playing the game. All right, there we go. So, Mr. Kevin Caceres. Nice to meet you, Kevin. It's your turn, and we got your lovely Steam Siege. All right. If I order tonight, or if I order now, will it be open tonight? It sure will. We're still going. Forgot is Vivid. Really? Give me a second. Oh, one Vivid. Hold on. So this is for Alexander Hurst. Oh, Alexander Hurst. I'm sorry. Oh, my Lord. It's the Vivid Voltage that counted the most. Rayquaza, amazing rare. Sorry about that. Well, you still got your pull, and now your pulls are much hotter. Let's go put that into Alexander Hurst's bag. Whew. Whew. Holy. Mom, I did it. Alexander Hurst, the man with the most. All right, we'll place that in there. Put you back in the A box. All right, here we go. And now we return to Mr. Kevin's order. Mr. Kevin with 10 Steam Siege. Very steamy. Snip. Snip. All right. All right, all right. Let's see. Clauncher, and look at this. Full art Professor Sycamore right off the bat. Very nice. You got a full art right off the bat. So you're pretty safe now. You've got your full art. Anything else you get here is bonus, right? Talonflame. Litwick. Are prices in USD? Yes, mister, they are in USD. As you can tell, I have a British accent, so they're all in pounds. Tuesday, isn't it? Ampharos. Here's Yanma. Mantine and Steelix. All right. 10 packs, 2 hits. Galvantula. And Zavilas Shiny Bisharp. Right, this is actually a shiny Pokemon. All right. Minister brought up great points about finite resources, though it's arguable that you are talking about fractional ownership of something that is finite. Yes, that's true. But this is the deal. When it comes to fractional ownership, nothing is easier to fraction off than a thing that is itself a piece of software. That's all it really is. It is itself just a piece of software. So you could have fractional ownership of a Pokemon card. You can have fractional ownership of even a stock. So that the concept of fractional ownership applies to anything. However, a big selling point for Bitcoin is, oh, it's finite, it's finite, it's finite. They're never going to print more of it. It's finite. It's not, because of fractional ownership. So you need to get that idea out of your head right away. You need to be clever about it. All right? Nobody's going to be able to hoard all of the Bitcoin. So there's going to be winners. The winners are the guys who are marketing to you really well. The guys pulling you by the ear going, it's finite, it's finite, it's finite. Meanwhile, every day, you got clever engineers coming up with the next crypto and the next crypto and the next crypto and the next crypto. And that's not going to stop ever. That's not going to stop until just ever. It's just going to keep going. Each year, how many new cryptos do you think will be registered every year or created? I mean, considering it's just software, you could just create them constantly, especially if you just form a group, any large group. Well, how about corporations? When are corporations going to start making their crypto? Facebook started working on one. How about the banks? How about the central government federal government making some kind of crypto of its own? Look at how fast China kicked out crypto in China. China government just said, nah, it's out of here. Do you see? China, the government in China has a military. Crypto does not have a military. That is the difference here. So the implementer of a real currency is the government, and cryptocurrency will always just be this sort of speculative token that you can store your money into. And if you're lucky, it goes up. And if you're unlucky, it goes down. But you don't have any way to truly affect it other than convincing every other stupid guy that he needs to put his money into it. You know what I mean? And the arguments for it, like, is it better for transactions? Not in my opinion. Takes longer. It's more expensive. You got to have all these electrical machines running, mining or whatever. And I think also the concept of quantum computing, when that comes around and starts messing up with the probably the security for crypto technology on binary computers, that could be a really big problem. I don't know how much I trust it. You know, do you want to put millions of dollars in crypto? What if it turns out it was all an illusion that it was so safe, and it's not actually that safe at all? You know what I mean? So, but you know, it is probably pretty safe. Just putting your money into, I don't know, you could make arguments against anything. You could lose gold. You could lose stocks in the stock market. You could lose dollar bills. But again, that's another one of those funny arguments that the crypto guys, the clever marketers and the crypto guys are always telling you about. It's so safe, so secure. Is it? I don't know. I think it's arguable that it's not. Sorry, guys, I got you held at gunpoint here. You're listening to me rant. Let's open some more cards. So I liked the idea, and I've had a lot of time to think about it. Now, I think all of the arguments for crypto totally fail. And the very most important argument for crypto, the fact that it allows you to get around the government, is absolutely wrong. It does not. It does not allow you to get around the government. It's not more efficient for transacting. It's actually more expensive for transacting. You have to have all these people that you pay to keep the network running, right? You know, it's like what Elon Musk said the other day before it did its colossal drop. He said it's not even economically, it's not even friendly to the environment, right? Just having all this wasted energy just so that we could have this made-up token that's making some developers insanely wealthy and early investors insanely wealthy. Not you. You will maybe double your money, maybe triple your money. It's already pretty high, right? It's harder and harder for it to continue to do what it originally did in the last 2 years. But it's making the original owners insanely wealthy. And by the way, everybody who's capable of coding a crypto software is looking at that going, we got to be the next ones, you know? So I don't know. To me, it looks terrible. It looks like cancer to me. And I would rather actually put my money into a thing that I really like and a thing that I can hold and it's real. And crypto to me is a software token. And if you pay a bunch of money, you can have the token move from your wallet to another guy's wallet. Okay. What am I needing to do to get around? Am I using it to buy drugs? Is that why it's exciting? Like, what am I doing with it that's such a big deal? Like, I'm not buying Pizza Hut with it. I'm not paying my home off with it. Why do I need crypto? Is it to avoid the government? It's got to be to avoid the government. And why are you avoiding government? One, probably tax evasion. Two, you're probably doing something illegal like buying drugs. That's the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, you just don't need it. You don't need to evade the government for anything else. I can't think of any reason why you need it. So you pay all these guys to do all this mining for you. You pay them. And it's like, oh yeah, bro, I'm so smart. I got away from the government. So you stop paying government taxes, maybe, which by the way is illegal. And if they figure it out, they're going to catch you and you're going to get in trouble anyways. But you're still paying the payroll for the miners. You haven't evaded anything. You know what I mean? You're still paying the payroll. It's just silly. To me, it's very silly. All right, next up, we got Mr. Samed Karaman. What's up, man? It's Samed. He wants 5 Shining Fates. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. Snitches get stitches. 5 Chili Rains. I mean, I don't like paying taxes either. In fact, I hate it. I would love to pay less taxes, but I'd like to do it in a legal way. I'd like to vote to lower the taxes, but in the end, a tax evasion is illegal, and we all agree to follow the rules, because if we didn't have to follow the rules, we would live in a chaotic world, a chaotic country. So you agree to play by the same rules. And anyone who truly does tax evasion, you know, you're going to have a penalty. You know what I mean? And the penalty has to be so steep that you're discouraged to do it in the first place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. First time ordering, Mr. Samed. All right. Mr. Samed. I realized, you know, when I first learned about crypto a while back, when I was learning about it, my initial thoughts back then were that, and this was before I was collecting Pokemon cards, my thoughts back then was that, nah, I'd rather buy gold or just buy stocks, I guess, right? Like, why can't, okay, so if it's all about storing your money into something, you're telling me that crypto is better than storing your money into, I don't know, like Apple or Amazon, right? And really, it is in the sense that if it appreciates a ton, well, oh, well, I took the bigger risk and I made all the money. So I get those arguments, I get those concepts, but we're talking about a store of money, not a gamble. All right, so you want to gamble on a high risk item? It's great for that. Go do some of that. But let's say you're already made your money. Let's say you're a millionaire. Let's say you're a billionaire. Why would I buy crypto? You know, like, why don't I just go buy some Apple stock or something, right? So as a store of value, which is the most common argument. Ooh, look at this Galarian Moltres. As a store of value, I just said right away, might as well do gold, might as well do not a lot of gold even, right? Like, might as well do a little bit of gold for fun because you can hold gold coins. They're very cool. Might as well do probably some of my favorite companies, or maybe just a mutual fund, a really high quality mutual, because we're just trying to protect the money, right? We're not trying to get super rich. So, but that's not how young people buy crypto. The reason people buy crypto, the reason people buy, you know, like GameStop, the reason people buy AMC, it's because you're actually trying to get rich off of the trade. That's a very different kind of trade, isn't it? Okay, so when you talk about like storage of money, when you're talking about, I've already made my money and I need to store it. Well, maybe if you're already rich, you don't want to buy crypto. Maybe you just want to store it in something stable that has a certain, you know, good performance in the market. So the real reason people get hyped over like Bitcoin and Ethereum and AMC and GameStop, people joke that it's a meme. It's not a meme at all. It's everyone's sort of greedy guts going, ooh, that might be the thing that makes me rich, right? So, and I have a word for that, is gambling. It's all a gamble. And Pokemon cards are a little bit like that too. So I understand it. I totally get it. Pokemon cards are like that too. Nobody expects Pokemon cards to be a safe store value. You buy the Pokemon cards because you hope they go up, but you really don't know. It could be like Beanie Babies. You know, MetaZoo could be like Beanie Babies. Everyone buys the hype, adults selling to adults. A few years pass, and it all collapses because it was just adults selling to adults. It really wasn't kids. You know, the kids haven't had time to develop nostalgia for MetaZoo. So how is it going up in price? Doesn't make any sense. I'll tell you why it's going up in price. Because it's investors selling to investors. That's really all it is. Nobody has nostalgia for MetaZoo. It just came out. So it's everyone wanting to jump on that wagon, the FOMO wagon. Oh, I'm going to get rich. I'm going to get rich. I'm going to get rich, right? And that's exactly how crypto works. But if you examine crypto as a thing in your life that maybe you need or maybe you don't need, it's not protected from the government at all. China proves that very easily. It's not cheaper to transact in crypto. It's not maybe the safest form of a storage of your money. It probably, you know, even just the entry points and exit points for crypto, those are hackable. Like the apps, you could hack those. And then basically just the gamble on how much money it makes is the only reason that you would really be thinking about it. Like, ooh, I'll make my money now. And at that point, again, it is, in my opinion, is the gamble. People, you know, all the money gurus, they will even tell you, oh, it's high risk, high reward. Come on, bro, you're not going to get rich on Walmart stock. Come over here to the high risk, high reward. I'm putting it all in Dogecoin. Doge to the moon. And then you get the hype guys because they've got to hype it. They've got to convince everyone to do what they're doing. BitConnect, right? BitConnect. That's an essential part of it. You must market it extremely well. Everyone has to buy the thing that you're buying. Mr. Mario Resendez, it's your turn next. Are you ready? IceQ. I'm sorry, Mario Resendez. But yeah, that's an essential part of it, is getting everyone else to do the same thing that you've done, but you got to do it first, right? So I've watched it. I've participated in it. I feel like I have a very solid grip on it. And to me, it's terrible. It's a fantastic way to get money from other people. But as an actual product, I don't need that product in my life. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't have any nostalgia for it. Bitcoin's not collectible. It really is all about the gamble. Now, should we judge people for wanting to be part of the gamble? That's the other thing I've thought of. Like, how should I be mad at people for having Bitcoin? People go to the casino all the time. I don't care. People play scratchers. I don't care. Do whatever you want with your money. And maybe you come out rich too. There's the guys who bought crypto early and they did come out rich, right? And I think that's great. But I wouldn't personally buy it. I put all my money into Pokemon cards, and I actually do extremely well with Pokemon cards. So I don't think I ever will go back to crypto. And if I ever am really rich, I'm probably just going to move all my money into something like Apple stock or a mutual fund. So, Mr. Mario, let's find your bag. I have a lot to say sometimes. Here we are, Mario Resendez. I'm putting it all in crypto. Here we are. Next up, we got Daniel Del Barrio. First time buying, 1 live custom booster. Well, Mr. Daniel, let's see what you pulled. Daniel Del Barrio. Here goes. Ah, Metatite. That's a cold pull. Now, he also wants 2 battle styles. But, you know, I understand the greed. I understand the gamble. That's part of the fun. I think people try to judge you for being greedy. But, I mean, when you play a video game, do you play the video game to be poor in the video game? Or do you play the video game to be wealthy in the video game? To have the highest score in the video? So I totally get... Resource gathering is so rewarding to be good at it. And so when you put your money into like the stock market and you made a bet, like, and that's why they call it Wall Street bets, right? They don't call it Wall Street mutual funds. They call it Wall Street bets. So you make a bet and it makes you rich. And that's just like one of the best highs probably, right? Oh, now I don't have to work my whole life. Not in the same way. Or, oh, now I got a retirement at Nest Egg, and oh, look at how clever I was. I was smarter than all of you guys, all you suckers. You should have done what I did. You know what I mean? So I get the whole culture to it too. There's a whole culture to it, like a religion. And maybe part of the reason why it's such a sort of looming religion is because we don't really have so much religion anymore, especially not in first world countries. We don't really do religion. So what do? Money. We do money. We do a lot of money. Sexuality is a big thing, right? So money, sexuality, maybe those 2 things. But that's sort of where we're at culturally. So even if you were to speak up out against crypto, you would just be hated on just for not being more positive about it. Is kind of crazy to me, in fact. I try to understand it as like almost hating somebody else's hobby, and nobody wants to have their hobby hated on. You know what I mean? So I've thought about all those things. Mr. Emiliano Orala. Hello, Mr. 10 EV Hero. Send the top 3 cards to CGC Tier 1. You got it, Mr. Emiliano. But you know, when we open up Pokemon cards, it's kind of interesting. Nobody's over here telling you, oh, you got to open up EV Heroes. You're going to double, triple, quadruple your money. Oh, you should have bought EV. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. So let's see what we got. Pokemon cards are a little bit like gambling, right? So I don't talk about crypto every day either, though, right? So I don't complain about crypto all the time. Sneep. However, maybe it's when somebody tells me, oh, you should have bought crypto. It's funny because people have been telling me that for a while now. They come over here even before it crashed back then, right? So it crashed for the last couple of months, like back in January. Even before all that, people were telling me, you got to buy crypto. You got to buy crypto. I want to transact in crypto. And it's like, man, I don't got to transact in crypto my booty cheeks. Go sell your crypto for dollars and then go buy my thing in dollars. You know what I mean? Look at this Vaporeon. Vaporeon has very strong feelings about crypto. You tell him, Vaporeon, know your worth. Here's Umbreon. Umbreon. Ooh. Here's Eldegoss. Here's Sylveon. Whee! Start a Pokemon religion, get tax exempt. Here we go. Cold. Here's Entei. Here's a cold one. Here's Espeon. Ree! What about accepting payments in gold and silver? It's the same deal for gold and silver. You know, I've thought about transacting in gold and silver. My favorite way to transact is in dollars. Oh! And a lovely, hyper rare Sylveon. That was a good box. It's all for you, Mr. Emiliano. That's going to be sent off to grade. I can tell you that already. All right. Woo. Emiliano, let's find your bag. Here we are. Mister. All right, what do we got? You said top 3, right? He's a top 3. He's a top 3. So, I think these are going to be the 3 cards we send off. Now, we're expecting Garchomp Giratina to probably pull a 9. We'll see how well your Mew does. Hopefully well. All right, Mr. Emiliano. 1, 2, 3. Bitcoin is uncorruptible. It's the money for the digital age. Paraguay about to legalize Bitcoin next. Yes, but that's great for Paraguay, but the United States already has one of the most stable currencies in the world and the largest military in the world. So you can call it whatever you want. If the United States government decided, hey, we're raising taxes on crypto, they could raise it as much as they wanted. They could just raise it a ridiculous amount. Government could, I think it already is just treated like gold, right? Like, so it's taxed at the same amount. Sylveon, Ree! All right, for Mr. Emiliano. Uncorruptible. Anything made out of software, by the way, is corruptible. Anything made out of software. If you did not know that. That is one of the distinct characteristics of software. Oops, it's one L. Emiliano. Oh, wait, you've got a bag, don't you? He's got a bag. We'll just say C1, C1, and C1. Sweet. One of the distinct characteristics of software is that it is always corruptible. All right. So, let's go ahead and refresh. And I think we're slowing down on orders. I think we're nearly done for the night. Kitty, what do you think? We have one more order. It's for Daniel Del Barrio. He says 1 more live custom booster and 2 battle styles. So this will be the last order of the night. We are at the 3-hour mark. It's perfect timing, actually. So Mr. Daniel Del Barrio, you're the last order. You ready? Oh, look at this. PSA 9, number 13. Sweet. Well, I tell you what, we'll also do a refresh just to make sure there were no other stragglers. Let's see. But I don't think there will be. You ready? And Mawile. One lovely Mawile. Mr. Daniel, here's your bag. Mister, I found a first edition Mewtwo Hollow in my binder today. I got from a $5 mystery pack a few years ago. Nice, dude. $5 mystery pack. All right, and your pull tonight is... Hey, this is a pretty nice one. Oops. Your pull tonight is a lovely Dark Vileplume 9. Sweet! What a nice card. It's Pikachu! Alright, thank you so much, everyone, guys. I know I was ranting pretty hard at the end there. It's a subject that I find very interesting. That's why I have so much to say about it. I had another great stream with you all, this time not lasting 5 hours, probably because it's a Sunday night, Monday morning. And I'm going to go relax, smoke a big doobie. I don't smoke. And then I'm going to go do a little bit of shipping. Mister, what should you buy, English or Japanese booster box? Japanese.